What part of North Philly?
Yeah.
North Philly?
Yeah.
Gonna skip past that part.
So
Badlands.
Badlands? What the hell you still doing them Badlands, man? I done heard about them shits for the longest.
For the longest, and they still around.
That shit.
Going for it?
We looking at we witnessing a drug deal on camera.
Oh shit. Yeah, I be forgetting.
It's legal now. I'm fucking with y'all.
I'm about to say what.
Look, she got nervous.
Nigga, I'm like, hold up.
We witnessed a drug deal on camera. Yeah. Pass the shit. You got the money. You got the shit. Yeah.
Philly coming in the building. Tell me, Envy, what's up with you?
You Philly people. I find you Philly people
My day was good.
hilarious. I just want y'all to know this.
Look,
I've been around y'all all my life.
Now. You been here
And as an adult, I find you even more funny than I did when I was a kid. I'm dead serious. How old are you?
Funny. I'm 24.
So you young.
Yeah.
But so I grew up with them for a minute. They funny as shit. We were just talking about all kind of shit before you walked in. That shit was funny.
What
as
y'all was
hell.
talking about?
What
Fill
weren't-
me in.
What weren't we
We
talking
was talking
about?
all right.
Dino's a sucker for love, number one.
For love?
No, not for love,
He
but
was
like
basically saying, all right, when a female go out, what would you rather your female go to, a bar or a club?
I would just say they shouldn't be in the nightclubs, period. Like I'm thinking about.
I would agree. Only because a bar is like a more chill place. If you go into after hours, that's where
See?
niggas
yeah.
plotting, bitches plotting.
Yeah, exactly. So what you got to say now?
I'm saying she ain't
Unless
been out to
y'all-
the bar.
Right.
No.
Unless y'all got that type of open relationship where it's okay for you to go ahead and do that.
No, but peep this, right? Local bars nowadays be just as popping as the club.
That's true.
You can't even
You
walk
talking
in
about
half of them
hood
joints.
bars? Stop saying that. You
I'm talking about
hood bars.
downtown, bro.
I'm on the hood. I'm thinking about the hood too. So
Okay, but
City.
downtown might be crowded, but it ain't like a hood bar. There just might be a lot of people in there that's regular working blue collar people.
now downtown a little hood.
Right.
now.
They gonna try to holler. No matter.
Yeah, I hear that, but it's a big difference in the bar he's thinking about than the bar you.
No, I'm talking about downtown, bro. I know a lot of people that go downtown, right?
I keep it like over here because I move around
Yeah,
when
but
I'm
I
nervous.
want you closer to
We gotta make sure we can hear
Okay,
you.
so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can hear me.
So I want you to get comfortable, and I'll put the mic towards you.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But nah, fuck that. And not only that, what else were you saying? Oh, also too, we talked. Not only did we talk about that shit, we talked about how he done left me hanging. Hold on, I'm gonna bring this shit up.
I might be too loud because I'm deaf from one ear. I'm all
You
right.
deaf in one ear?
Yes, I am.
What the fuck happened to you?
I don't know. I've been always like this since I was like 8. And then it was like affecting my other ear.
Real shit. So you might be deaf soon.
This is crazy.
You fuck with. You need some
I'm gonna
headphones?
push you in a little bit.
You got some extra headphones? You need some
No,
headphones.
I don't need headphones.
Oh, that should be cool. That should be perfect.
Or
Damn,
weird
you out
heaven.
here deaf in one ear.
I am.
You got popped in the ear someday?
I don't wear my hearing aid. I need to upgrade one.
You got a hearing aid?
Yeah.
You 24 with a hearing aid?
See, I don't wear it though. I haven't worn it since high school.
Oh, so you really deaf? I thought you just were saying like you. Oh, so you deaf? Can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to you?
I don't know. My mom said I had a lot of ear infections when I was little, so that's probably what caused me being deaf.
Did she smoke?
Yeah,
No.
this is deja vu. I just had a deja vu moment.
Why?
I don't know. I just pictured you saying that before. It's deja vu.
For real?
Yeah, my
I
mom
never
said I
really
had a lot
had
of
a
ear
deja vu
infections. That
moment.
part
That's
fucking hit
crazy.
me. Yeah, I get them shits all. Ain't that weird? I don't know what the fuck is deja vu.
I ain't never had one of them moments.
So you 24?
Yes.
North Philly Badlands.
Man, holding it down.
You funny as shit. Who you stay out there with?
Who I stay out there with?
Mm-hmm.
Myself.
You live on your own?
Yes.
What you do for a living?
Right now, I just got certified for phlebotomy, but I'm currently like not doing anything.
What's that?
What's phlebotomy?
Phlebotomy is taking out blood. It's like an MR nurse.
Okay.
So why you don't do it? Why you don't do it?
Because I just got certified, so I'm in the process of looking for employment in that field.
So how you pay your bills?
I was in a nightlife for a little bit,
Doing what?
dancing.
Dancing? Mm-hmm. We were just talking about that. Dino says he loves going to strip clubs just to look at people and not do nothing.
No, for real. I ain't
And
never.
him too, by the way.
I ain't never
Yeah.
understood why men like going to the strip clubs until I became a dancer.
But why they go there just to look though, right?
I don't like.
That's people.
Honestly, I'm not the one that like females all on me all night that been dancing.
So why
all
you
night.
there?
I like the environment.
Who the fuck just sits in the corner?
A lot of
Ain't
men.
nobody sitting in the corner. We enjoying ourselves, ordering food, drinking, and all that. But
You
we
get to
just
see
like
Like
it.
when
to
we
watch.
last time we went to a strip club, me and you, we went to what's that spot With Danny and them, what's the spot?
Oh, that wasn't really no strip club. That
was a strip club. What are you talking about?
Oh,
bro?
you talking about
After that, we went to the strip. We went to Delilah's. Mind you, him and my other cousins, they too cool. They like all them North Philly motherfuckers act like they too cool. They ain't doing shit. They just sitting there looking at the walls and shit. Have some fun, enjoy yourself. How you enjoying yourself standing still? That was an argument too before you got here. We was talking about that. How these two say they like going to nightclubs just to be there. What you at the nightclub for if you ain't enjoying yourself? What you at the nightclub?
Cause there's some females in nightclubs that like they enjoy talking.
Hold on. Also too, they cause I was saying when I was single, like my thing is if I'm going to a nightclub, I'm gonna get at some girls. That's just what I'm gonna do.
Right.
They say they go at the nightclub and they don't care about getting at girls. They're just there for the environment. That shit don't make sense to me. Why are you at a nightclub for the environment? Go put some headphones on and sit in the house.
It makes sense to me. You get to see ass and titties.
At a nightclub?
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now hookah girls are dancers.
Facts.
Hookah girls, bottle girls. You can't tell the
I
difference.
said that too.
no more.
What was that? I agree with you. I don't even know the difference between a bottle girl nowadays and a stripper. I feel like nowadays them bottle chicks are just as bad as them strippers.
That's a fact.
No.
No.
What you looking for?
This shit just broke on me.
Yeah, cause I know a couple bottle girls, right? They be like, I ain't no fucking stripper, but every time I turn on their gram, they look. I seen about 35 nipples from you from the last 24 hours. Like I don't.
That's true.
Yeah, so that's what we were just talking about. They like to look at girls and like, yeah, y'all some lookers. But they
I
tell me I was
like
thirsty
look at
because
girls too, though.
No, fuck that. They try to call me thirsty because I said I like to talk to girls. Every time I go out when I'm single, what the fuck we out for?
I ain't saying you thirsty.
What you did call me thirsty?
You know you gotta come at it because I ain't got a microphone.
No, they said I was thirsty for wanting to talk to chicks if I'm out in the nightclub with my boys.
He said,
and we're all single. What else are we here for?
He said you're not talking to chicks. Why are you there?
Yeah.
I still might bag something. I didn't go there to bag. You talk like you go there just to bag something.
I go out with the intentions of having fun and bagging girls. Yes, a part of the intentions, yes.
See, I go there with intentions of having fun. If I bag something, I bag something.
You can have fun anywhere. Go hit the batting cages up.
That's why
What the fuck is you talking about, bro? You hear this shit? I ain't the only fucking one.
Is he sounding thirsty or not? More thirsty or less thirsty? What he saying?
I don't think it's thirsty,
I think it's logical.
Just having fun.
but that's just men. When they go out, that's just men intentions. They going out to talk to females.
Right.
Either
So
they
how
bag
do you-
or don't bag.
That's your
Alright,
intentions
being
too,
a
though.
female, how do you point out
Put the mic to yourself.
how do you point out, like, you could tell when a nigga in there just trying to get some pussy or
Yes.
just trying to chill? Like,
Yes.
how do that, like,
Because like the demeanor, the body language, the demeanor, how they approach you, what they say to you. Because you got some niggas that got no filter. They be like, yo, I'm here get my dick sucked. I got this amount of money for you, and that's that.
Damn, you talking about the strip club?
Strip club.
Oh, you get proposition a lot, don't
It
you?
happened to me a bunch of times.
How many
Like
times you gave in?
never. I ain't never decided to do anything for
You ain't
any
get out of
amount of
handy
money.
for $20, anything?
I ain't doing none of that.
No hand job never hurt
no,
nobody?
I'm not doing no hand job.
I
I'm
ain't
gonna
gonna lie, I
sit there
can't
and I'm
see
gonna
her
tell you
doing
I'm not
that,
one of
bro.
them females, and I'm gonna go find a female for you, and I'm gonna put her on. But you gotta cut me a check for bringing that female.
Are you
here.
just saying that because you don't want to say, or you be honest?
No, I'm being completely honest.
I don't know. You blink. They tell you.
Nah,
first
I
sign
got no
of a lie.
filter. If I did do that,
First
yeah,
signs
you
of a
would
lie
know.
when they blink when they say it.
Nah, I could tell you what I did do though.
What you do?
So there was this guy that came in the strip club. He had a foot fetish, and he was just like, a lot of girls was like coming up to me like, "Yo, he weird. He want me to rub my feet on his dick." Da 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 da. I'm like, weird. I'm like, where he at? Point him right out. Went right, sat next to him and everything. Cool bull. Didn't want to be touched or nothing. He just wanted to rub my feet while I was rubbing it on his
gap?
private
So you
area.
gave him a handy with your feet.
Yeah,
That's the same shit.
I got $400 for that, and I was only there for 20 minutes.
So you jerked them off with your feet.
Yes, that was my. It wasn't
For
my
$400?
Yeah, toes all out and all.
What? Am I
Niggas
fucking the only one
crazy,
thinking the
bro.
same shit?
Same shit.
It's the same shit. What do you mean? You ain't got no standards. Everybody try to hear that
that's
shit.
hands though.
To me, that might be worse.
No, it's not
You get some
worse.
kinky shit. You
That's
some-
because niggas like kinky
you on
shit.
feet finding, ain't
We
you?
were just talking
No.
about that. There's probably a lot of
Niggas
motherfuckers out
niggas
here
is
that really
kinky.
doing some kinky
What's the
shit.
kinkiest shit you came across in that strip club?
A nigga like his nipples like pinched, like he wanted you to pinch his nipples.
I mean, that's kinky, but that's kind of dry
This
kinky.
is Sin City?
No, this was at another club I was at.
That's the kinkiest shit. Some nipple pinching.
Yes.
And then he had one of my girlfriends step on his back with the heels, like he wanted to be stepped on with heels.
Oh, shit.
Combination shit.
That's like the only
That don't sound too bad to me though.
That was weird to me. I ain't never
Step on my back. Do you ask your fucking
with some heels, stiletto heels?
I mean, that means you like pain.
Shit hurt.
He may like pain. Maybe some weird shit.
That's like that candle shit.
I'm like, whoa, what's going on here?
Nobody ever asked to pee on you?
No, not yet.
Yeah. Oh, so you still in them clubs?
No, I ain't.
Yeah, you.
I'm not in no club.
Oh, so you into it? You said not
No.
yet. That tell me you into it.
I'm just
Hold on. You want to
no.
get peed on? You want to get peed on?
No, I mean,
You built for it. I mean,
I'll be open to it. Like, if you my partner, but like, a random nigga, no.
so you want to get peed on? What's that do for you?
I don't know. Niggas is weird. They would probably turn them on.
Ain't no weird. You weird. You want to get peed on. Don't try to blame them. You the one say you cool with it.
I'll be open to it.
If you with your girl for a long time,
I'm not peeing on my chick.
Or that's just like they say, like men's like they anus like eating.
Okay, that's not like that. First of all, you're getting peed on.
It is.
Don't try to bring one into the other.
I know a lot of niggas that.
I know a lot.
It's a different. I don't even like when girls are in the bathroom. I don't want to hear it. Put the sink on or something. Like, do your thing. I don't want to know what you're doing in there. We ain't got to talk about it. Like, I don't want to. So the fact that you out here getting peed on is weird.
I ain't never got peed on, but
you're down. So now all the dudes that know they're going to be in there with.
No, erase that.
When they got to go to the bathroom, come upstairs with me.
No, it can't be any
Come jump in that tub with me real
gotta
quick.
be a moment set.
Yeah, it can't be like any random nigga. It gotta be like a partner.
What's
like
the difference? You're doing it for enjoyment. Who gives a shit who pees on you? Get peed on.
Never.
Hit them streets. Live your best life. What are you talking about?
You gonna hit them streets with me?
No, I ain't hit. No, I don't get into the pee and none of that. Dino might. He quiet. He want no quiet freaky
I
drink.
don't give a fuck.
You think that's weird?
I'm freaked out. I'll pee on the bitch.
Might close to you.
Especially if I'm like fucking with her
You'll
like that.
pee on a girl? What
Yeah.
type of shit is Philly into? This is the divide right here.
You gotta hop in the shower. That's called
Why? You're peeing on her.
a golden shower.
So you ain't never been in the shower with a girl, like your girl?
Yeah,
And
shower
you
is
got-
regular. I never
Like the same
just said
thing now.
turn around so I could pee on you.
You ain't accidentally pee on her leg?
No. What do y'all do in the showers?
Listen,
I don't even like peeing. I never peed in the shower. What do y'all do? What do y'all got going on in y'all lives?
freaks.
At the moment, this is my life
Yeah,
boring.
like, you never
But if
know,
up to you, you'd be out here getting peed on and all kind of jerking off with your feet.
Nah, you gotta be that one. Like, you really gotta have that heart in my, like, yeah. You gotta really have me feeling a type of way towards you to make me want to do things like that.
That's not really true because you jerked somebody off with your feet before.
That was because it was money involved and my hands wasn't involved. They ain't asked to go anywhere with them afterwards. It was just like, all right, we sitting right here in front of everybody. He put his little sweater right on his lap and nobody
Was that the bar where everybody saw
He
y'all?
was on the floor. It wasn't even a bar. Like,
So why you didn't take
Sin
him in the
City is
back
a-
room?
is a
Don't you get
open
more
area.
money when you take him to the back room?
yeah, you do get money when you go in
So
the
you could have got the 400 plus.
Yeah, but see, I ain't into none of that. Like, my first time in the private room in Sin City, it was crazy. I seen girls get asshole naked, fucking in there and all that. So it's just like,
In Sin City, they be
in Sin
fucking?
City, yeah.
That big place?
Yes.
I ain't know that.
So it's like, I carry myself with
I
high
ain't never
standards.
seen nobody fucking a strip club.
I did.
I mean,
Dick
why
sucks,
would I
all
see
that.
it though? I never seen it. Why are you out here watching other people having sex and strip?
That's
I mean,
it.
as a stripper, it's different, but as y'all men, whoever walked in on something, I never walked in on nobody fucking.
Certain spots.
I ain't saying it don't happen. I just never, cause I don't get into that.
Do it. It don't gotta be in private.
I like having fun at the strip club, but like I never like try to fuck a girl in a strip club. To me,
Yeah, it got real oral in there.
so why don't you fuck in the strip club then?
Because I held myself a high standard.
After
I'm a
that-
dancer
after
and all
foot
that,
jerking
but
off situation, I don't know.
that's my foot. Hey,
So if I
was there 15 minutes,
so
got up,
if somebody
walked
pull
off.
up, say I got a stack for you, he's going to his back room.
Yeah, never. That
For a
that
stack?
happened to me. Yeah, I won't do none of that. I won't go
What's
in the
your
back.
number then?
My number, I don't put a price on my number because I'm not one of them
So if I got
females.
20K, you ain't fucking?
Nah.
I don't know about all that.
Cap.
I heard. So my dad always told me, like, respect is everything. If you don't got
But you
respect,
don't know, they
you don't
never
got
gonna see
nothing.
you again.
So it's just like, if I was to do that for 20K, so that now my mindset is, if that nigga offered me 20K and I just did that, imagine what else I could do for more money. And then now you just have that mindset where you just gonna want to keep doing inappropriate things for more money. And I wasn't trying to go that route.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm just trying to stick to being a dancer, pay my bills, pay for my school, and just have my fun, but not too much fun. I wasn't trying to get too deep in the nightlife.
So you was a stripper because of what now?
I was paying off my nursing school.
And once
My
you was
trade
done
school.
nursing,
A lot of females do that shit, bro.
and I said bullshit on all that. Did you stop immediately after you paid off your bill?
Yes, I did.
You quit as soon as you paid off your bill.
I did, and then I had got a job, and then
see, there you go. That's what I was saying is logical when that happened. So like, he was trying to tell me, girls, they go there to pay their bills on our last conversation we had in the episode. And I was saying, if they stop after they complete their mission, I kind of could see, even though I don't agree with it, but whatever. But if they continue to go, man, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, because it erases all that shit after you. Because it means you're not there for the right reasons, or you got sucked into doing extra shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did hang around girls like that was like into doing extra shit out the description, but I just told them like, I respect y'all hustle, but I ain't getting none of that. Like it come with a whole lot of things. Like there's niggas out here with diseases for life, and I got a daughter, so I always look at it like, if I want to take that chance, I come home to something and not able to kiss my daughter on her lips no more or stuff like that. So I just always had that mindset of walking diseases. Like, you may look clean in and out, but we don't know what you carrying.
And that's why I'd be saying like, I can't be with a stripper. You know, he disagreed with me, but no, I can't be with a stripper. I'm good. Yeah, have your fun and date him a little bit or something, but like as far as like longevity, because he knows somebody that's with a stripper, and the husband or boyfriend, whatever he is, stays at home, and the stripper makes all the money, and he's the bitch. So he stays at home and she pays all the bills and that kind of thing. I
got a girlfriend like that. She got 3 kids. The nigga stay home, watch all the kids all day. And she make her money, come home.
Some sucker shit. Man's a bitch, if you ask me. I think eventually, I only reason why I say that, not because of the dynamic necessarily, because I feel like females eventually gonna get tired of that shit. Coming home to a dude being at home all day. That's just how I feel is the mindset. It might be cool in the beginning, but I think after like 5-6 years, whatever. First of all, is that all she do is strip? When's she gonna quit?
7 days out the week.
7 days a week stripping?
She probably has like 1 day off.
He ain't got no standards as a man. You got your woman out there stripping just to feed your kids. What are you doing?
Playing a fucking video game all day.
You see what I'm saying? So like, you got 2 fucked up situations. See, I can't get into that. If I got my woman out there stripping, let's say we got into a bad situation, she did it to get us out of that situation, she quit. That was like last resort. And if it happens, okay, it's fucked up, but it happened.
Right.
But if you the man that decide to stay at home while your girl's at home, out there stripping, dudes touching on her, licking on her nip, whatever, we don't know what goes on. Especially as long as she do it, the more she probably gonna say, I don't even give a fuck no more, I'm gonna do whatever.
Right.
That's just probably how it go. And if you a man think that shit is okay while your kids is home and you at home with the kid, you a bitch to me.
Right.
That's just how I look at it. And
I look at it the same way.
Yeah, and I don't agree with that shit.
Because as a man, if she doing it just because that's probably like the only thing she know, as a man, you supposed to come up, we got to do something else. Like, you got to come into conclusion of finding another job or doing something.
Or while you doing that, I'm going to be doing this until I get certified, whatever it is, until I build this business up, and then you're going to quit and I'm going to take over. Whatever it is, but like, yeah, when he told me a similar situation to that last week, and I was like, that's to me, I'm not necessarily going to point, you could do whatever you want as a woman, but I just can't be in that situation.
Right.
Because I think it's weird. I think it's some sucker shit. I don't know. I don't want to see my lady out there getting her nipples licked every week. I'm just going to be real. Grabbing your asses off. For what? Why am I okay with that? Because I wouldn't be okay with it if you was walking down. If I'm not okay with it when you're walking down the street, why am I okay with it? It's because you're in the club.
Right. There's a lot of men like you that will agree with you. A lot.
There's a lot of men that really don't. They say they do, but then they don't.
A lot of men I know, they won't even like dare.
Well, a lot of y'all Philly men are very jealous and aggressive.
That's a fact.
Y'all jealous and aggressive. Now, crazy.
They real insecure.
Y'all insecure and crazy.
I don't give a fuck.
You say that, but like,
There's a lot of men who insecure.
I wouldn't like it every night. Like,
you're not gonna like it any night.
If it was my girl,
let's say you was dating a chick and she had a regular job and she's like, yo, I got a job at the strip club and be dancing there for 3 nights a week. How you gonna feel?
I ain't gonna like it.
You out, right? All right, then you don't like it.
If it's something that I know that, like, damn, we need this type, like, we need this money right now.
So why you can't get the money you need?
I mean, on my end, of course, but when it comes to the female, no.
What that mean? If y'all together, you taking care of her.
Yeah, but still,
if it ever get to a point where me and my chick get messed up to the point where like we thinking about having her strip, I ain't doing enough as a man. You just ain't. Because if you guys are thinking that much of like, oh, you might have to strip, you should be working 2-3 jobs so she don't got to do no shit like that. That's what it come down to. If you really a man and you really live together, you got to say you got kids or whatever. You get to the point where like you really fucked up, like shit, we like might not be able to pay rent next motherfucker. You got to do more, whether it's 2 jobs, 3 jobs, or cutting grass on the weekends, whatever it is. You got to do that so you can prevent your wife from having to take crazy measures.
Right.
And if you can't do that, why are you even with a man who can't do that for you?
Because these girls nowadays, you could sell them any story. They will believe it. I swear to God, you could tell these girls anything and they will believe anything you will tell them. So if they saying one thing, they okay. And they'll sit there like, you really could like say anything to a female. And they
I think
really
you could say anything to these men.
Nah.
I think y'all are more manipulative than men.
Yeah,
and that's a fact.
Say shit to a man,
yeah, I guarantee you. Are you single or dating?
No, I'm single.
But if you met a man, right, and you wanted to, you could cheat on a man if you really wanted to, right? As much as you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you're more manipulative than a man. Men are stupid. We fuck up all the time. We slip up. We show signs that we're doing some dumb shit. We ain't as smart as we think we are. We think we smarter, and you know we probably are in a lot of ways. But when it comes to those kind of things, I feel like women way more manipulative, way more smarter, and way more just casual. This is y'all casual. I could be hanging with your girls. Your girl Sarah could be really Steve. You know what I'm saying? We just think it's somebody Sarah saving your phone.
I get what you're saying.
This is how it go. Y'all way more manipulative when it comes to that shit.
There's some slick ass. I got some
matter of
slick
fact,
ass
you got any
friends.
male friends?
I got a whole bunch of male friends.
Yeah.
All I hang with is males. I don't hang. I barely hang with females.
And they all will fuck you.
No.
100%.
You said they what?
They all would fuck you.
Yeah.
So not really your friends. They're just your friends until they can fuck you.
No, they respect me because like I could meet somebody that they intentions will be like to fuck with me, but once I put that stop, they like respect it. There's some men that don't. That's why if there's men that don't respect that I don't want to be nothing with them, then I won't continue to have a friendship with them.
So if you call those men right now, you call your friends and they say, "Yeah, I want to have sex tonight. Come over." They're gonna say no.
I can't speak for them.
You can. You're supposed to be your friends. That's in my check. Just friends don't fuck you.
I don't fuck none of my friends, but I don't know
because
what their intentions are with me.
But
though.
that's not your real friend then. So don't call them dudes your friend.
I got a lot of guy friends though.
So if you let's say you got a man tomorrow, you breaking up with him? If not breaking up, let's say your man tells you, "I don't want you being friends with him no more." You doing it?
Yeah.
Because you know that's not really your friends. You see how easy
not
that
just
was
that,
for you?
is that a lot of men just don't respect a girl having a male friend, just like us females.
So
don't
they shouldn't be
respect
your friends
you.
in the first place, unless you're using them for certain things.
No, my guy friends, they thrill as shit. They come over, help me move shit around the crib and shit
hoping
like
that
that.
you
cool.
later one day and say, you know what? Why don't you just come hang with me for the night? They waiting for their turn.
They ain't gonna get it. They gonna keep waiting.
Or they gonna keep waiting, but that's what they doing.
Cause I ain't one of them.
Listen, I got a female friend that I wouldn't have sex with, not like that. But not 9 times out of 10, the reality is the dudes in your phone that you consider friends, they gonna fuck you. That's just how it works. Ain't no male friend. You got a bunch of male.
I hear this all the time though.
It's true though. You could just test it on your own. Just call around. What you doing tonight? Want Netflix and chill? Call around. Just do it.
And what if the answer come out true? Because I kind of
Ain't no what if. They gonna do it. They gonna say yeah.
Nigga, like I said,
and then that's not your friend.
what you want me to say?
So what you doing? Like, you want to come over and sleep with me? We'll prove it right now. Your bestest one, the one you consider the best friend ever. And they say, all right, I'm out right now, my friends. I'm gonna call you back when you're done. The number one friend you got. See if I'm wrong.
That shit going down.
I sent the message.
I already said.
I'm gonna be so mad.
Earlier. We was talking about this earlier, bro.
It's a fact. We all know it's facts.
That shit about to come back.
Especially if you got a man, though. See,
you gotta read what you said, though.
I said, what you doing with me? I said, what you doing tonight? Want to come stay with me? ? He talking about a night. He texts back.
A night? What's that?
Like, do I want him to stay a night?
You put a question mark. He confused right now. He ain't gonna dive in right away. Keep going.
All right. So what?
No,
what
say
y'all
stay
want me
tonight. Yes, sleep with me tonight. Yes, sleep with me tonight. That's all you gotta say. Yes, sleep with me tonight.
Right now, he probably
Yo,
over there like, what the
I'm gonna get in so much trouble because this is my friend, but this friend used to mess with my sister. So we're gonna see what's up. This is my only guy friend though.
He used to mess with your sister. He definitely
Yeah.
gonna fuck you.
Yeah.
He gonna be like, I fucked the sister. I could definitely fuck the. He gonna go for both.
I'm over here nervous
He 2
because
for 2 if you get it. That's all he thinking. Shit, 2 for 2.
Oh shit.
He used to mess with your sister. Y'all friends? Your sister okay with y'all being friends?
yeah.
A little weird, isn't it?
I mean, if you got insecurities and you,
Were you friends before her? Y'all
Yeah.
they're together?
she met him through me. Yes.
Oh wow, that's a little different. But if it was like you became friends with him while she was with him, that'd be weird.
Yeah.
Like, why you still talking to him?
I would have said the same thing to my sister.
Yeah. Nah. Did he send you a dick pic yet?
No.
Same thing.
I like your tats, by the way. What you got?
Thank you. This is my daughter. And then I had my inner arm.
You got a clock? I got the clock, too.
And I got a tiger eating a girl face. I got my grandma name, my mother name. And then there's a koi fish. And then I got Buddha.
Buddha? What, you a Buddhist?
No, I just wanted this arm to be a Japanese theme. Don't ask me why, I don't know. I just find it real cute and creative.
So you just saw some shit in the book and you said, I like it.
Yep.
So no thought behind it.
Not this arm. I just wanted this arm to hurry up and get tatted.
I ain't give a fuck what it was, as long as it look cool.
Right.
I don't get the whole I need meeting behind this shit. I don't need meeting. It's a fucking tattoo.
All right, I'm not going to continue this conversation.
What'd he say?
He said, is this what you asking me? I said, yeah. So we're waiting on a response.
So
but I don't want to continue that.
Because he would have said no from the rip.
Yeah, if I didn't want to fuck you and I was got something for him, I'm like, no, I'm good. Just hit me.
So
up.
you,
He's
what you
trying to check
mean?
if you want some funny shit right now. He's like, this is odd. But
So he don't want to get played. He don't want to, but I'm just playing. He don't want to get.
He FaceTiming me.
See? Don't do it. Answer. Tell him you can't talk right now. You busy. Because he's going to see you in a fucking microphone in front of you.
I want to see this shit real.
Yeah, he with it. He started FaceTiming your ass.
like, what?
But that proves the point, though, right?
Yeah, home trip.
Your friends really ain't your friends. They your friends until they can fuck you. That's just the reality, right? I mean,
So men don't really be friends.
I think it's like 10% really would be your friend, and then 90% no. Especially if they some hood motherfuckers. Let's be honest, hood motherfuckers don't care.
They said, call me when you done.
Like, we could be friends, but
So you gotta go
after.
So you going home and have sex with him tonight?
Hell no. I would never.
You say that, but you're friends with him. You like him apparently.
I don't like him in that way.
Why not?
I just
What's wrong
like
with
him as
Why
a friend.
he can't be in that way?
Because I don't want him to be like, I don't look at him that
He's not
way.
attractive to you?
No, it's not just that. It's just like, no, we can't do
He's not
that.
attractive to you?
Mm-mm.
He's ugly?
So
None of my friends
like,
that are really my friends, I find attractive. Like, if I ever friend zone you, you're not really attractive.
What kind of man you like?
I don't know, to be honest.
So what's your
Speak on
idea?
it.
What's your ideal man? Break him down to me. What he look like?
I don't know. A man just gotta be husky and tall, little
Husky and
meat.
tall.
Yeah, I can't date no bony nigga.
Why you hating on the bony?
I'm just bony.
Why
So
you
like
hating
bones
why
on
you hating on the
bones.
skinny dudes. We out here. We gonna look the best when we get
I ain't gonna
older.
lie, a lot of females like that dad bod shit.
Fuck that dad bod shit. Y'all grumpy
They do
Homer
like
Simpson
I
looking
mean,
motherfucker.
really
bro.
Ain't nobody got time for them dad bod. So when they 48 and they look like a fucking unk, that's on you. That's what y'all get. Y'all get them little overweight motherfuckers. When someone like us, we stay slim.
You gotta have a little meat up on this area.
Ew.
Your legs
So when
gotta
you're
be a
blowing
little
him and you
thick
see
or
his belly
something.
button in your face, that's on you.
That's cool. We
That's
gonna
on
work on
fucking.
that.
No, we not. No, they not. That's what you like. It's
Like,
staying
man,
there. It
you
ain't.
mean like a little too fat. Like,
No, it ain't going nowhere. You came into this with it. You gonna leave out with
Nah,
this
I
with
ain't
it.
coming with it looking like that.
You just said you want somebody a little meat around the
Oh
waist.
yeah, well, you mean?
Nah, that's nasty. Ew.
I'm bony, so it's like bones on bones.
What I gotta
It
do with
don't
you?
feel
Leave them
good.
bones alone. Leave people with bony alone. What they gotta do with
Nah.
you?
Sex don't feel right when you fucking a skinny nigga.
I don't know. I never
To
fucked a
me.
skinny nigga.
It's just like it's uncomfortable.
So you like big dudes, huh?
Yeah,
So you nasty.
that's what you want to call it.
No, but it's true though, cause when you
So hold on, let me ask you. So his weight, how much you weigh?
I'm like 180.
Like that kind of body style? Or you talking about bigger than that?
No.
Yeah, you would be
dad
you
bod, though.
180 and up.
Oh, so Dino fit your qualifications. You good, D?
180.
Listen, right?
I'm talking about your body style fit her
Don't let
I
qualifications.
get what she's saying though, because when we was fucking skinny John,
What do you care for? I don't care.
that shit
I'm here.
hurt.
I'm here for the.
about to fix
I'm here.
this
Oh, you
shit.
got
Like-
I can't. I don't know how, but
I mean, nobody want a little bone.
yeah,
We gotta get the mic.
Nobody.
I found him to be cute though.
We gotta get
Dino, you ain't been talking to him.
Oh, my bad.
You
Here we
feeling
go.
today?
We in
Last
there.
last week you was on point. Today you on some bullshit.
We in there.
Trying to
Yeah,
look too
it's
cool,
on
dog.
too
Talk to
tight.
us, man.
No, we in there. Come on.
So Dino know how to roll. So he failed his rolling debut. Dino, you suck at rolling apparently.
Oh my bad. No,
Who?
that
Dino.
I ain't gonna lie. That
He rolled
we
that.
that we
It's-
different.
It's too tight though.
That we soft as shit.
What you a weed expert? You got a
I
card?
know a little bit about weed, not too much.
You got one of them cards?
Never.
Why not?
Cause I want to get my gun license. You can't have both.
Why you ain't get it?
And my case just
That
hit
is
me,
true.
so I'm working on it.
You got a case?
Ooh.
You a whole criminal.
No.
You ain't get no gun license. It's over. Get your weed card.
I'm gonna get that shit expunged or something.
You got high hopes. You know, once you get them charges, them guns is out of the way.
Dino, try unrolling this and roll it back up.
So you a criminal. So what you do?
I ain't a criminal, man. I was just hanging around the wrong bitches when I was young, and I got myself into some mess, and the girl just so happened to be, yeah.
So you got a mugshot? Can we see your mugshot?
I don't even got my mugshot. I don't even know what that looked like. I just know it was early in the morning. I probably was like, you know what I mean?
How old were you?
I was 21.
Oh, not that long ago. A few years ago.
Yeah, but the case was still open until
So you on parole?
a few months. No,
Probation?
no.
Yes, you is. You said it kind of slow.
Because I might get probation. I don't know.
Oh, you still fighting it?
I got one more court date.
Oh, man, you better get you Johnny Cochran or something.
Man.
She going to jail. Hey, D, you gonna write her? She go to jail?
Yeah, it's my dog. We gonna visit.
No, I'm
He
right.
will write me.
So we'll send you some care packages. Send you some ramen packages while you.
Yo, I swear niggas be eating good in there nowadays though. Like a lot of my friends that's locked up, they be in there smoking weed. They got phones in there. I'm like, yo, my baby dad was locked up. Ain't none of that was around.
But they always had phones for years.
I feel
but
like
you know
now
how to
it's
get them
more
phones
easy.
in, right?
No, I don't know how to get them.
Through their ass.
Never. You,
Nah, I
a
was
C-
just
you
in
gotta
there,
be
bro.
connected to a CO in the prison.
That's not true, man. I was in prison, man. They never touched downstate. I was downstate. I know for a fact they booth them. It's called boofing them.
Sticking a phone in your
Hey,
anus.
your asshole, bro. It's a fact. How else you just gonna get on past the metal detectors and the guards when they pat you down? Think about it. Use your head.
Bringing it in.
Yeah, they bring it in. How you think how they keep it? How do they tuck it when they do?
Niggas that do stuff that shit in their ass. Though.
How do they tuck it?
phone?
It's
Yes,
nigga-
bro.
How?
You
Like-
probably know
Bro, they
motherfuckers
shoving
too.
these in their asshole. How you think when they run down on the block and they search the block, we think they're putting them?
No,
Use your heads.
right. Look,
This is a fact. I seen it.
Y'all gonna make me go
Dino,
home
go
and
on
be
your
like,
Yeah.
Look, it's a nigga in North right now.
All them
right?
dudes you said that went to prison,
He
you
went-
probably know some. They've been to prison, they
Look.
had phones. Ask them how they had them.
This nigga had an iPhone, a big ass joint in his ass. Right, he
Yeah,
was
see?
tucking that joint for somebody because
It's
he
a
ain't
fact.
had no bread like that, so he couldn't get it on his book. So he was getting a couple dollars for
For holding
shit
the
for
phone,
niggas.
he was being bull zipper.
The way they found out was that shit turned
Oh, no.
on him. I swear to God, bro. And you know what's crazy? This
you
was
said what?
it turned on him
In his asshole.
stomach,
In
and the
his
shit was hurting. Look, it's crazy because when we was booked, it was a jail story in the F. It was a jail story. Like I kept hearing, yo, this nigga had a phone. They cut him open, took that joint out. So I'm sitting there busting it up with the nigga, right? He folks for real, for real. You probably know, he like in the hood, hick boy and all that. But I'm sitting there talking. I say, yo, I know it's a phone in here. I heard somebody just got their phone stuck in their stomach and shit. And he was just like, yo, look at this shit. He lifted his stomach up. That shit was cut from here down like a zipper. So I was like, what the fuck? He was like, yeah, bro. He said, I ain't had no money. I ain't had nobody looking out for me. That was the only way I could make my little money. I hide the phones. He said, that shit turned on me. He said it was hurting so much he had to tell the guard. So they had to take him out to get that shit taken
So
out.
he shoved a wide ass phone through
Oh,
his
no.
asshole.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're doing that, you gay. You get fucked in the butt because
Nah,
your
I
butthole
don't
loose
think
as
you
shit.
get it. I don't think you get it.
Nah, that's
I'm gonna tell you. Look,
that can be
most
true.
of the men you,
That shit
it's not.
crazy.
I was in prison at the age of 19 to 22. I'm telling you,
Oh, so you a criminal?
I'm an ex-criminal.
Oh, word.
I'm a changed man now. Listen,
Say
I'm
yes.
I'm a changed man.
Period.
I ain't getting listen. But what I'm trying to explain to you is most of the dudes on the block had cell phones. They was tucking. I noticed for a fact they were tucking them in their ass. That's what I'm saying. Especially because say you're in a block downstate prison from where I was in Jersey. The guards, they do surprise pop-ups. It'd be like 3, 4 in the morning. They run down with the dogs and everything. They clear the fucking block out. We think they tucking those phones out. You leave it on your joint. You go to a separate prison.
I always thought personally they flushing them joints down the toilet. A CO
You
breathing
can't
on
flush
me.
a
If it
toilet.
get hectic,
That might be how they get in. The CO might be part of the reason how it got in. But once it's in, you're on your own.
no, you know what it is too? Cause I done been in a lot of situations with niggas in the phone counties and shit. They get magnets, they put it behind the phone, They most likely got somewhere behind the toilet or in the toilet. They wrap it up in a little bag or whatever. They
that
put
might
it
be
all
true,
in the toilet.
but 9 times out of 10, they tuck it down. But you know, guards check the toilets now.
They do now.
Yeah, they ain't
but
bucking
then they got
stupid.
little departments and shit too. If they got a window, they'll go out the window, like in the creek. They'll go out the window, go all the way out.
You talking about that one in the 100 of them that got one that are smarter. 90% of them shoving it in their ass. See, I hear what you're saying, but 9 times out of 10, you've been with a dude that had a phone in his asshole if you've been to prison. That's all
you
I'm
won't
saying.
have me question it every
Question all of them. I'm telling you, dudes are different. Prison is different. Prison's a different world.
So if a nigga get mad when I ask him that he had a phone shoved in his ass?
Yes, 100%.
Like right now,
if he tell you I had a phone in there, I was chilling. How was you tucking that phone when the guards ran down?
Wait till I get them jail calls. I'm asking all them niggas.
No,
why you got a bunch of dudes calling you from jail in the first place?
I only got two.
Why you even got any?
They're my friends, and I just.
Oh my God, my friends again. We just
I
talked
have
about
a lot
this.
of friends.
You got a lot of dudes that want to fuck you.
Oh my God, if that's
you
what you call it, I guess so. But they ain't never got there, so it ain't never happened.
They waiting their turn. You might feel bad for them one day.
Keep waiting because I don't. My friends be around.
So what do they get out of being
older
friends
men.
with you then?
Huh?
What do they get out of being friends? Because when I'm with my homies, they look out for me. We go out. We do shit together. We make money together. What do they get out of being friends with you?
I hang around a lot of girls outside. Like, I don't bring them to my home, but when I do go outside and have fun, I be with a bunch of bitches. So my guy friends like look at me like the little plug for the bitches.
So they're using you to get to your friends.
Yeah.
So you're not really their friend either. They just use you to get to your friends. So where this relationship
Just a little part of it.
So where in this relationship makes sense for you?
They my friends, man. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. They my friends. Like
I'm just being. You ain't show me a scenario where it made sense. That's all I'm saying.
They my friends.
Yeah, they trying to holler at you. They waiting for their turn to fuck you or fuck your friends. And if they're either way, they're not worried about you.
Right.
So
that could be true, but
it's not a true. It's a fact. You just made it make sense.
But it hasn't happened to me. None of my friends. Well, the two friends.
Can you call these motherfuckers
friends,
whenever you need something?
Yeah.
I mean, like really something. Like you're in a situation like, yo, I need to pay my rent, or yo, I'm broke down and bum the fuck somewhere, or yo.
Probably if I'm bung out somewhere, but as far as paying rent, I don't even call my mom or my dad when I need
So
help.
how you pay your rent? You out of work.
So listen, this what happened, right? I was in the nightlife. I was working before I was in the nightlife. I stopped the nightlife, found a job. I got injured at the job and got into a really bad accident. So technically, you know what I'm talking about when I say this, I'm not supposed to be working. So I still on my ass for a little bit, and then I'm like, oh, the money going low. I got to do something again.
So
Hop back in the nightlife. And, you know what I mean? They caught me in that.
So you waiting for your injury check. And you got caught doing it?
But see, this is a broadcast.
So the inspector saw you on the
This
strip?
like telling on myself right now.
No, what? I'm confused. You said you got caught already.
Yeah, but I said you know what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is you know what I'm talking about.
But they don't know what you're talking about because technically they can't use it against you because you don't even say what you're talking about.
All right, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So you out here trying to put the brakes on.
But the reason why I became a dancer though, for real, was because I had that open case and the stuff I was being charged with was serious. So I always been in the nursing field even without my certification. So with that being said, a lot of places that I was applying to, they was looking at me like, oh no, we can't hire you because your criminal background. Oh, we can't hire you because your case still open. You didn't get convicted yet though. It doesn't matter. There's still a case open.
You told them about it? Or
yeah.
You're not supposed to tell them?
No, most of the time I didn't. Because
they
gonna know when
out?
Yeah, because my fingerprint. All the job requirements, the fields that I do require background check.
Yeah, I understand that, but if you're not convicted, technically, what's the problem?
They can't judge me. They can't sit here and judge me because the case is still open. So it was really hard for me to get a real good paying job. And I'm one of them females, I don't knock nobody off that work at any place like Walmart, McDonald's, but I just wasn't going to be one of them bitches.
Why not?
Because my pride is like, nah, like I know what I'm capable of. I know what I'm good at.
Fuck
and I'm
your
going
pride.
to do it.
You got bills to pay. You got a daughter. What do you mean?
But see now what I look like, I got a daughter and I have my own house and I have my own car, all that. What I look like living off a check $10 an hour. That ain't gonna do nothing for me. Than that. A lot of jobs now, they starting you off $10, $11.
$15.
Unless you certified for something.
15 for Walmart, Chick-fil-A, 16 over here.
That's probably for y'all men department because what I was applying for, that wasn't that. I know I did apply for the Walmart overnight job. It was 15. Next time you get an interview, this is what you do. I'm going to tell you what you got to do. Now, next time you get an interview, just tell the manager, whoever you're interviewing with, you give them a foot handy. And you good. Yeah, you gonna put that against me the whole time here?
I ain't never heard nobody doing that in a strip club, though.
everybody was saying how the boy was weird, and I'm the type of person. If I
You
can
can't
make
live
a
it down
couple
though.
dollars without being
If I
in
hear
your
about a
face,
foot handy, I gotta talk about it at least once or twice. I heard you about your foot handies.
yeah, so you gonna have to get one.
So he bust on your toes?
I don't know about all that, but his pants felt wet though.
So he bust on your toes. How'd you clean it off?
My feet wasn't messy. I just, you mean,
You just felt the wetness. You just said it.
it wasn't too much on me though.
So why you ain't calling back for a second round?
Because
That's 400.
he was satisfied with what he got and he went home.
I'm talking about next weekend. Tell me same time, same place.
Oh no, I haven't. That was when I first became like in the nightlife.
I was fresh in.
Yeah, like, I ain't know what to expect.
So basically, because of this background, your job situation fucked up.
He gonna give me a light that's turned off. Well, yeah. So that's what I was like. I don't never ask my dad or nobody for nothing. So it's just like I either still be unemployed or get my credit fucked up because I'm laid off right now at the moment. So I did something about it, and I wasn't something that I agree on doing, and my parents didn't agree on doing it, but I gotta do what I gotta do for me at the end of the day. So if I gotta pay my bills, I ain't gonna be in debt for nobody. I'm not gonna have bad credit for nobody. If I could do something about it, I'm gonna do it. And I'm a pretty female, so when I got into the nightlife, it was really easy to do because I ain't really had to do too much. I'm pretty. I just had to stand around, and I got good vibes. Like, niggas fuck with me just cause I know how to talk. So it's just like, they were like, oh, chill with me over here. So I ain't really had to do nothing. Niggas just slide a couple dollars at the big club. But my other club was a little harder, but.
That's the broke club?
Huh?
What, the broke one?
Yeah.
All the broke Jews.
It was just like a lot of old white men, like my grandpa age. It was just like a club I was working there recently. It was just like a lot of old men.
Age?
Grandpa age. It was just like real weird, but it's just like I had to do what I had to do. I'd rather them be grandpa age than young boys, and young boys talk. Young niggas nowadays, they talk about everything.
Them old heads probably was playing good.
Exactly. I ain't had to do too much at the old
heads
bar.
don't be trying to hear that.
They don't give a shit.
Throw
They're
a
like,
stat real quick, just
what's your tuition?
turn around, yeah.
I'll take care of all that, baby. Just come get in the tub with me.
Real right, they don't care. Fuck that.
You should have told the old dude to pee on you.
Oh no, I don't see. No, you gotta be somebody I'm actually attracted to. Like, yeah, I want you to be not any nigga.
I don't know. I feel like 400 gonna get a pee job.
Oh my god.
I just fucking. So why you single?
Because I don't like to listen.
You want to be single?
Yeah.
You don't like to listen.
Niggas just.
You don't like to listen? Hold on.
A
What's
lot
that
of
mean?
men that I had deal with in the past, they just like a lot of jealous, insecure niggas. So it's just like I'm traumatized from my last relationship. That was my first and last relationship. I was 15 all the way till I was 21 years old. So I have been through a lot of stuff. So now I just feel like when niggas talk to me, they just telling me what I want to hear.
All right, so look, right? So what we was talking about, when we out in the club, right? And a nigga send you a drink and all that shit, would you accept it if you got a man?
Yeah.
All right, but after that, what like, if he come over and try to talk to you, hey, what's up, what's your name, what would you say?
This ain't that. That's what I would have said. My response would have been, this ain't that.
So it's just like, all right, you got me to drink and that's that.
Yeah, like I appreciate that. I'm not gonna come off like I'm gonna come off a little rude, but I ain't gonna be too rude. Like I'm gonna let you know, like I appreciate you buying me this drink, but yeah, this ain't that.
All right, cool. Cause what we were saying, it was like the females, they basically entertain the niggas when they accept they drinks, and certain niggas don't know how to take. Oh no, it's cool. Like good looking for the drink, but I got a dude, and that'll cause problems for the niggas and shit. But certain niggas wouldn't like accept it if they females did that.
Right.
But me personally, I said like, I don't give a fuck. Because if you accept it, you know what you doing. You know what lines not to cross when you got a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you gonna take that drink, all right, thank you for the drink, going about your way like you just said. But if you gonna entertain a nigga, that's a different whole story. But yeah.
I thought you was better than that.
I'm just saying.
I thought you was fucking. You ain't learned nothing since we sat here. I thought you was better than that.
I'm just saying.
By accepting the drink, you're entertaining that man. Period. By accepting the drink, are you not opening the door for conversation?
But if
then
she
what are we
shut it
talking
down,
about? If she shut down, okay, if she walk out getting punched in the face for doing it, where we at?
It's fucked up because at the end of the day, it do cause conflict because you don't never know where that man had at.
Right.
So that's the only
So how about we
reason why
just
you
not
should
even
deny
entertain
if you
anything in the
got a
first
man.
place? Say I'm good, thank you, and walk away. Does that not make more logical sense to avoid any and all interactions?
It does.
But
so what's the problem?
It's just the mindset us females have nowadays.
So just take drinks and play the dudes and then expect no repercussions.
Oh, see, I said I was going to take the drink and I was going to, like, if you was going to try to talk to me, I was going to tell you no.
But you already know that by taking that drink, you're opening yourself up to interaction.
The whole thing is, though, bro, you got to put yourself in the female shoes. Like, ain't nobody tell that nigga to send no drink over. Am I wrong? Ain't nobody tell your little nut ass to send no drink over there. Yeah, babe, take that drink. Fuck him.
So now so you want to die over a drink? You hear what you just said, babe? Take that drink. If you there with your chick and you tell her to take that drink and he didn't realize it at first, but he catch on, or you just want her to, you want to play me out by drinking the drink I said?
He shouldn't have sent no drink over, expecting something. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with somebody, if you really fuck with that person, you gonna be like, all right, you gonna ask if she got a nigga for
one.
one.
You just said it though. If you out with your female and you see somebody offer a drink, he might not realize you were there. You gonna tell him take that drink.
I'm gonna tell my chick
fuck that guy.
Yeah, 2 times now. 2 times.
I'm gonna tell my chick.
You know what I see? 2 people want to die. You see what I'm saying? This the dumb shit that get people killed. For what? What'd you get out of that?
He probably get himself in a situation.
Okay, I get it. You're tougher. The point I'm making is you don't know what anybody is capable.
Speaking to the person
he
first.
might be a nut to be sitting out front of that drive waiting for you to walk the fuck out with your chick to that car and air you the fuck out.
At the end of the day, you's a nut ass nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Absolutely, I agree. I'm not saying you're wrong for that standpoint.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is why put yourself in that position in the first place? We did everything by not accepting nothing. We just go about our business and enjoy our lives.
Probably by not accepting it, he was gonna feel some type of way anyway. Oh, this nigga said don't tell her not to take it.
Anything can happen in life, no matter what. But you always try to take yourself out of situations when you can. You don't put yourself in it and say, well, I told her I'm good. After you accepted the drink, so when you come home with a black eye, I'm supposed to feel sorry for you?
Yes.
Nah, you good. Go fucking ice that shit on your own. No. You silly ass. It doesn't even make any sense. To avoid all yeah, oh man, listen. If you guys want to be out there, the dynamic duos accepting drinks and risking lives, to do that.
My whole thing is, you shouldn't send nobody no fucking drink without.
So you never sent nobody a drink?
No.
That's some bullshit.
I didn't.
What do you mean,
no? I'm going over there.
I even sent chick drinks.
I'm going over there first, and I'm going to ask what's up.
No, before when she got here, you don't talk to chicks.
If I decided to, I'm going to talk to the chick and make sure she ain't got no nigga, for one.
That's not true.
And if it's cool for me to approach her, then I'm going to offer her a drink.
No, I'm not. I'm going to say, if I see you look good, I'm going to send you a drink.
Because at the end of the day, bro, that's what they going to, a lot of bitches do that, bro.
But you're shooting your shot. That saves you trip. All right, if I sent that little $10 drink, you say, I'm good, though. All right, you say I got to pull up.
What's the next move after you send her the drink?
Go up and talk to her. She cool with it. 9 times out of 10, you send somebody a drink, they look at you and say, oh, cool, thank you. Then you go talk. Right? If she say I'm good.
Why I'm the only one drinking?
You're not the only one drinking. I've been drinking. You the one.
Oh,
I'm
just
behind. We like 3 cups in before you even walk through the door. Don't try to pull that. No, you ain't doing that. Yo, I'm the only one drinking. You about an hour and a half late, 3 cups behind, and you trying to catch up.
This a different joint. I finished.
Yeah, we been finished a whole bottle. You over here.
Oh, I just got to catch up.
Yeah, you the one behind. Yeah, but the point I'm making is, man, listen, you wrong. You know what's funny though? Come think about it. You know, I did fuck up one time. You know what's crazy? I got a stalker from sending roses.
Yeah, bro, that shit don't always work out like that.
No, it wasn't. Nah, fuck that. It went to the wrong person. Right. And I said, fuck it. I just went with the flow. It's Atlanta. This crazy bitch from New Orleans. I'm dead serious. I remember this shit to this day because she stalked me. She gave me the whole fake pregnancy test, all that. I felt, bro, this is real life. And she got to the point where she stalked me so bad, she found out who my baby mom was. I don't even follow my baby. I got her blocked on everything. The fact that she found her blows my mind to this day. That means she went through my crib when I wasn't around and figured out her name or something. It's the only thing I could figure out. So one time in Atlanta, I was with Lay's cousin Reese. We out partying. I seen a group of girls having a birthday party up on the podium. I meant to send it to the birthday girl, but the retarded ass Rose chick, I don't know what she heard. She sent it to her friend. And I was like, man, fuck, her friend was all excited. It came down and thanked me. I'm like, fuck, wrong one, but fuck it. I didn't want to be the dude to say, I meant to send it to your friend. So I just went along with it, whatever. Turns out, bro, I flew her back to Jersey. I was out there for a few days. I flew her back to Jersey with me. Yeah, you know, I was drawn. I shouldn't have flew nobody back with me. I just met him a couple days ago, but I did. It was me. It ain't her. It was me. The point I'm making is, though, after I did that, she stayed with me for a few days. Then I flew her back. She was so on my top to the point where, like, She texted me back. I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It was fun. I'll see you next time I come out there type shit, right? She texted me back that phone. You got to see me. I'm telling you. I'm like, no, just relax. Chill. Like, whenever we get together, we get together. You know what I mean? I did some shit like you know, talk too much. I learned my fucking lesson. Don't talk to these damn girls at night, laying in the bed and being all sweet. I learned my fucking lesson. This girl sent me fake. She Googled a positive pregnancy test. And how I know that is after she Googled it to me, I Googled positive pregnancy test and I found a picture on like the 3rd page. And I sent it back to her. I said, you crazy fucking bitch. And not only did she do that,
get you.
That's crazy.
Bro, she was texting me crazy shit like, you better come talk to me if I fucking do something about it. And I'm going to tell the cops you did something to me.
Yo, that's a lot of bitches like that.
I called her up with my boy on 3-way, a friend of mine at the time, Desi. I said, yo, listen to this conversation for me just in case shit happened. I had him on the phone. I called her up on 3-way. I said, what you talking about? She's like, you motherfucker, if you don't come talk to him, I'm going to tell the cops you raped me. This was a real conversation I had with a female, all because I didn't talk to her no more. She sent me a fake pregnancy test, told me she would tell the cops I raped her if I don't talk to her, and was threatening me to come out there otherwise or fly her back out there to come be with me. This is a real life conversation. This is why I only knew her for like a week, bro. This was back when I was like in my mid-20s, after I ended things with my son's mom. But like, fuck that, bro. Sending the wrong signals get you with some shit. And that's why y'all be talking about this whole. And imagine if females want to do that. Imagine what men want to do if they feel rejected. That's why y'all playing with fucking fire. It sounds funny, and I get it.
No, but you saying reality, because what we know is not really reality. What you speaking is reality.
It happened though too, because look, you're right.
So you got stalked before too, see?
Yeah, a couple times, but I don't
Bitches
be meaning
really
it for it to be like that.
No one means to be stalked. No one said stalk me.
I'm just so like I keep it all the way a bean, and I'm just like thorough. I like to have good conversation and shit like that. So it was this one female that thought something that it wasn't. And she thought it was cool to like start taking pictures of my shit and sending it to me and all that.
Hold on, taking pictures of what?
Of my cars, where I was at, and just showing up, sending it to me and shit, talking about some, but you couldn't see me, but you were at such and such. Bitch, we not even like that. I
don't care if we was like that. Why are you doing that? Even if I was your wife or my husband, whatever, I'm gonna break up with you over that.
But that is true. Like a lot of females, like. Certain ones, when you treat them a different way than they used to, they take it.
I mean, people don't like rejection, bro.
They take it a certain way, yeah.
The fact is, I mean, in life, you don't like to be rejected, right?
But
you don't like to be rejected,
I don't put myself in positions where as though
I'm okay with it.
Get rejected,
I'm okay with
so
being a dancer. You get rejected, especially a girl like me. I'm thin. So it's like
you got a lot of nerve to talk about skinny dudes and your little bony ass walked in here. You got a lot of fucking nerve.
But see, I'm a female.
So?
But I'm a cute slim though, so I don't even care.
And nobody say you weren't pretty. I'm just saying you got a lot of nerve talking about skinny dudes is what I'm saying. I feel offended. I'm part of that group.
But stand up. Let me see.
No, I ain't doing stand up.
I gotta like see your whole meat.
No, I don't need you to see it. I'm just saying I'm talking about skinny dudes. You got these chunky dudes sitting next to you. I knew you. I apologize. But he cool with it. I didn't even call you that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying you got.
I don't feel I'm chunky though.
You 180 and up. I'm 180 though. I'm just 6'2", so it's a difference.
Trying to get it.
You 180?
I'm like 180 and up.
I'm 180 and I'm 6'2" though, so I'm a little taller. So I stretch out a little more.
Yeah, but I'm okay with rejection.
Yeah, y'all do be annoying in the strip club though.
When it first happened to me though, like
that's what
in
you
the
did.
Industry, what?
It brought you down to reality.
You
ain't all that.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, boy, just say no to me?
Yeah, absolutely.
He said, nah, we want the thick bitches. I'm just like, yo, I started laughing, walked off, like, you gotta go ahead. But
so how you feel about your rejection? You thought you was all that?
No, now I don't care, because now I know niggas got preferences. I know what niggas like.
You didn't understand that in life in general before?
I was never too much outside. I just became like, these first 2 years is me like really outside.
So dudes always told you were pretty essentially and you was always cool with it. And then once you went in the real world, you realized, I ain't that shit pretty. Can get real. Yeah. Real quick.
I was okay with it though. Now I'm like, all right, you have a good day.
You feel like somebody gonna try to marry you one day ever?
I don't believe in marriage.
What's that mean?
I don't believe in marriage.
Why
what
not?
A ring and the paperwork gonna identify. Niggas still gonna cheat. Niggas still gonna do him.
So you don't believe in relationships?
No.
So just say that. Don't say marriage. Just say I don't believe in relationships.
Marriage too. Like what
you have a negative mindset.
What you getting married for?
What if you got somebody that come around and change that though? Are you willing to?
That means
are you willing to make a change? Cause you look like you got your mind set on something way different. So if a nigga
if I see like a little different, then yeah, I'll probably put like my guard down and give it a try. But it's like every time I had put it down, it's just the same outcome.
What's that?
Like niggas jealous, too aggressive. They want to be controlling. I don't like to be controlled. Don't control me.
So what are you doing to change that? Are you dealing with different kind of men?
Huh?
Are you dealing with different kind of men or the same kind of men? If I had to guess, probably the same kind of men. So what are you doing to change that?
Not talking to nobody. I've been in the crib. Now I haven't really socialized as much as I used to. Like before, I used to like meet people, talk to them, go on little places with them and stuff. Now I just like don't entertain no conversation because it's just like all the same outcome. These niggas all got like the same outcome. They all have a wife. They all have kids or a girl they say that don't worry about. But yeah, you got to worry about the ones they say they don't worry about them. So it's just like every nigga like that.
If you do find a nigga like that, right? Mm-hmm. Are you willing to stop talking to all your guy friends that you say you...
For sure.
All right, cool. Cause you
Fuck
know,
the guy friend. She don't even want to be in a relationship anyway.
I'm just saying.
I mean, the reason why I have guy friends now is because I just
like
be needing for like company. All right, and when you company with a female, they tend to like envy you in a way. Like
you like the attention. Just say I like the attention. That's essentially what you just said.
It just goes for girls. It's just like girls more like they hate too much. Like they could act like your friend, but they really would like hate the lifestyle you live and what you got going on.
Envy you, so that means you like the attention from men, so you keep them around.
No, I just like it from men because men is real thrill. Like if all my guy friends see me acting a certain way I'm not supposed to be acting, my guy friends gonna come and correct me like, yo sis, the way you moving that shit not cool. Wrong. So like a girl could be a friend and tell me the way I'm moving is cool because that's the way that us females move. But in reality, from a man perspective, that's drawn. So I got guy friends that tell me like, you need to check yourself. You not one of them. Like, and this was the reason. Girls won't tell you that. A girl won't tell you when you moving down or you fucking up in life. They don't tell you like, sis, you gotta like tighten up. None of my girlfriends ever have. I fought all my girlfriends. I'll be only friends with girls for a whole month and I'll fight them the end of the month.
So why you dealing with bad dudes then?
I don't need to deal with one bad dude, but there's just like a lot of men the same,
everybody
though.
you date is the same thing. So why are you dealing with bad dudes?
I don't know. I think that's what just attract to me.
All right, look. Would you rather
not something I look for?
Would you rather date somebody that was from Philly or Jersey?
That don't mean nothing. Would you rather date somebody that work a 9 to 5 and worry about himself and don't go out and act in the streets, or you rather date somebody tatted up in the streets in Philly, looking
9 to
good?
5.
Then why haven't you?
Because I haven't looked for anything. I really have.
I mean, you have if you've been dating other people. That ain't that. So yeah, you have.
I don't know why, to be honest.
That's what you're attracted to. You haven't changed your mindset.
I don't know. I guess it's the area I live in. Just all the same niggas. I don't know.
We just got done talking about this. First of all, Philadelphia is big. You gonna stop that shit? Y'all gonna stop this today? The world is bigger than North Philly. All right, I want you all to understand this. Yeah, the hood is the hood. But you can walk outside the hood. Center City got all kind of men. Outside of Philly, got all kind of men that are from different areas, from different backgrounds, different education levels. Go to Temple, go to all these different places. Are very smart, women and females. Y'all just stuck with these hood motherfuckers because that's what y'all choose. Y'all are choosing these hood dudes.
I guess it's the
whatever spot you be in, the people you follow on Instagram, the people you talk to in life, all your friend guys you got around. I guarantee they all look hood and they all tatted up and they all got the same fucking beard in Philly. They all look the same. I guarantee
we go where
it.
We know.
Exactly. The point is though, but if you want something different, you can't see saying I want something different, but then keep the same shit around.
Exactly.
How many times you gonna walk in dog shit before you realize it's dog shit?
I have noticed that as an adult. Like,
so you gotta ask yourself, everybody got kids. You want your kids being the same kind of people that you around?
Hell no.
So what's the problem? Change it now.
Right. I'm working on it.
You're working on it. You don't sound too like you're working on it.
Working on it.
We'll see how life goes. How about you, D? What's your ideal female? Matter of fact, I see you be loving girl, boy, and it all the time. Talk to us, man.
My ideal female?
Yeah, talk to us, man. Are you ready for a relationship?
Right, listen, I'm definitely not ready for no relationship, but I'm open to, like, I gotta get myself together for one to be able to be really, like, committed to a female and shit. But my female just gotta be honest, like, with herself and shit, and just, like, do what she love. For one, just be herself. I love a female to be herself. You know what I mean? That's basically it.
FYI, Dino say he doesn't like Philly chicks.
I
said certain because
now we're gonna adjust it,
bro. It's on the
fuck that.
I said I can't say it for most females because the good ones is hard to find. Cause the good ones don't be outside all the fucking time. The good ones ain't running around, they working or they home or whatever the case is. They go out once in a while, cool. But you ain't gonna find too many good chicks in Philly. But the ones that's out there. I ain't gonna lie, I had a couple good chicks. I fucked up on a couple good Jones because it was my fault.
Bro, you said Philly chicks are like picking through trash. I ain't forget. Yeah. I think about that shit because it was funny.
They probably say that about the
Philly
niggas
girls
too.
are like picking through trash.
Females will probably say that about niggas too.
You might find some good shit, but 9 times out of 10, it's trash. I remember that quote.
But ask her if niggas.
That's a fact what he said though. I agree.
A lot of y'all act like dudes too. Another thing I remember from that conversation. And I
only say that because.
No, you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying. How you feel about that?
How I feel about what?
What he said is true.
It is. Because you
so
gotta
what are you doing to make sure you ain't like that?
All of them.
Do you think you're one of them kind of chicks?
I probably am. I don't know. I'm still discovering myself. I'm 24.
So you're going to use your age as an excuse the rest of your life?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you got deflection. I'm 24. I could do whatever I want. It's cool.
It is what it is.
That don't work like that. Men can't do that. You get held to every accountable from the time you're born. Why can't women do that? I'm 24. So it's cool.
But yeah, man, that shit different though.
So you rather like a nice stay-at-home chick that works 9 to 5 and go home and take care of the family, or you rather a nice little hood chick that hit the hookah bar every once in a while and go out and smoke and hang with a bunch of dudes?
I want somebody that's gonna respect me
and
understand that it's like when you outside, whatever you do is gonna come back to me. I don't
it ain't all about you though. It's
nothing.
about her too. You want somebody who upholds their own standards more.
Exactly, because if you don't respect yourself, how the fuck am I gonna respect you? You know what I'm saying? So it's just about like how you carrying yourself at the end of the day. Like you don't want niggas to approach you some type of way. Don't carry yourself some type of way. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I like a woman to be honest and be real. Cause I done mess with females that. That been on some bullshit and this and that, but they kept it a bean with me. They kept it real with me about a lot of shit, and I stuck it out. But it wasn't like on no serious shit. But it's just females I come across. Like if I come across you, and you say like, if I come across somebody and they say they stripping, we just friends and all that shit. I'm not gonna knock you because you a stripper. I'm not just gonna stop fucking with you. I'm just gonna like we rocking. We chilling. Everything cool. But we gonna see what's up. I'm gonna hold you.
See, he give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I don't judge nobody because
I do.
I done been through a lot as a nigga. I don't want no female to come to me and be like, I don't want to fuck with you because of this and because of that.
As men, we go through shit every single day. As men, that's how we are. We built for that.
Yeah, but a female shouldn't be able to come up and not be like, all right, because you got into that, I ain't gonna fuck with you.
Why not?
I wouldn't. They could.
Why she can't have
but because I'm not like that. I'm just not like that because I basically ain't doing to her what I wouldn't done to me. Like I wouldn't want done to me.
That don't make no sense because you're basically saying nobody should have standards. We all should be cool, whatever.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying me. I don't give a fuck what you got, but if you like that, I'm not fucking with you. I don't care because at the end of the day, you not fucking with me because I did this, but you missing out on a whole other part of me. That's way better than what you looking at.
So why you keep doing the shit she don't want you to do?
What's that?
Whatever it is you're talking about.
He like to play mind games with you.
I'm not playing mind games. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. There's nothing wrong with the point I'm making is she's trying to start something. Don't listen to her. She's starting shit. North Philly shit. You gotta watch them. You gotta watch them. You gotta watch these fucking chicks.
Bro,
you see? Y'all Philly chicks, that's why we talk about y'all. Y'all up to no good. All fucking ready. You couldn't even hold yourself back. No, all I'm saying is if she has standards, that's your fault. She don't want to fucking do it.
That's her fault.
How's it her fault because she has a standard? That's what she want.
Cause that's blocking her blessings.
How's
I
it a
ain't
blessing?
saying it. Matter of fact, no. You gotta have standards. Let me correct myself. You gotta have standards for yourself, cause that's like knowing your worth or whatever. But what I'm saying is, your standards is cool. But if you judging me off of something else that's not meeting your standards, cool. But what about everything else that is? You overlooking something small.
So you trying to tell me you a catch?
No, what I'm saying is, if I meet a bitch, right, and she's telling me she don't like me because of my beard.
Well, that's some superficial shit. That's superficial.
I'm talking about hypothetically, but I'm saying that's what it is. Like, she don't like me because of my beard, then she not gonna talk to me. But if I cut my shit, I'm everything she wanted.
What's wrong with that?
Bitch, you gotta make some exceptions. Like, I'm not gonna always be with you.
So if you have the love of your life, right? Say this chick loves you and she asks you to do one thing that you don't want to do, you're not gonna do it.
If it means a lot, I would. But
I mean, it means a lot to her. She wants to be with you for the rest of her life. You just said it.
no, man, fuck that. If you don't accept me for who I am, then you're not supposed to fuck with each other.
You're still who you are. Just one thing that she don't want you to do.
No, that one thing could be overlooked. What about all the other million things? Bro?
She cool with it.
So what the fuck is wrong with me? Not
Listen, you brought the scenario up. I'm using your scenario on you.
You get what I'm saying though? Am I tripping?
I think you are tripping. Because let me say this: if I found a female that I love, let's say I was single, or you were single, we meet each other, right? And everything about you was dope. All I asked you to do is one thing. If you don't want to do, I'm not gonna rock with you. I don't see a problem with me asking you to do one thing that you've been doing your whole life until I met you.
Depends how much. If I don't like her hair long and I tell her to cut it and she don't want to cut it,
that's some superficial shit. I'm not talking about necessarily superficial. I'm talking in general. Let's say I meet her and say, hey, can you stop smoking the fucking vape? You know, because I think it's going to be bad for you in the long term. I want you to wean out of it. You say, nah, fuck that, man. I'm picking this vape over you. How that sound when it's all said and done?
That's me.
We're not doing that.
Over a vape, you're going to lose the love of your life? You heard what you just said?
No, I get you.
Something that's going to make you better technically.
We're going to work on it.
You just said, no, we're not doing that.
No, I was thinking of something else.
Nah, man.
No, we'll work on it.
To me, if you find someone...
I get what you're saying because it's like... All right,
one thing you can't sacrifice, you that selfish?
It's like if you don't stop hanging out with your homies
that's
every
different.
night
That's
on
your
the corner.
best friend, but on the corner, that's different. It depends, the situation. If she just tell you stop being with somebody just because she don't like that person, that's on her.
Right.
But if you guys doing shit that you shouldn't be doing, that's on you.
Right.
So it comes with...
It's a lot to do with the situation.
Yeah, the situation definitely matters. But if you meet the love of your life, the woman you finally thought was super pretty...
I'm doing whatever I gotta do to...
So what are you even saying
there?
there?
To shave everything?
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
So that's why what you just want to get your own argument.
Whatever you want, baby.
Man, if Rihanna pull up and say, listen, shave that beard, you with me.
Rihanna?
Yeah.
She got a list. I'm cool, Rihanna. I'll pass on you.
She got what?
She got a track team on she got a track list, bro. I'm cool. Rihanna,
so you trying to say her sleep record matter?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
What the fuck?
You want me to wife? I'm a fuck with you.
So cause she might have fucked some dudes in the industry, you cool. Why do you care?
I don't. I'm a fuck with you, but I'm not taking you serious.
You just dub Rihanna.
Huh?
You just dub Rihanna.
Rihanna a regular bitch out here at the end of the day.
She a bad bitch.
I'm going to fuck with you, but if you expecting me to like take her serious, I'm not taking her serious, bro. She going to stop fucking with you within a couple of months. You
She
better get what you can
with
out this bitch. Huh?
She ain't fuck with ASAP. Stop fucking with ASAP, right? He on kid number 2.
That's because ASAP on her level for one,
and
not
then
really. For two,
not really.
He probably holding that shit down in the bed and all that. That shit got a lot to do with it.
Well, you can't do that.
I ain't saying I can't.
You tapped out before you even gave yourself a chance.
I'm just saying, I'm not gonna take her serious.
Why not though? Just because of her basically who she been fucking, what you just said. She fucked a lot of dudes, so you don't want to take her serious.
She's not like, she don't really be like sticking around. I'm surprised she stuck with my man.
Is it because of how many dudes she fucked with, or is it because you think she don't want to stick around?
I think she's a freak.
Because of how many dudes she fucked with.
I think when she gets drunk, she think about fucking. You
talking like you know her.
I'm just saying, she an island girl for one. And she just got that look about her, bro. She just one of them females you look and you be like, yo, she knew how to fuck. Like,
she definitely got a look.
Yeah.
That don't mean she can't be loyal. I mean she only got that look just for you.
She might, but you gotta prove that. No, I ain't.
So what's your body count? Since you want to judge hers.
You gonna go there?
You want to
go there?
You talk about her body count. What's yours?
I can't say that, bro.
Oh man.
Yo, he tripping.
I'm just asking a standard question.
What's your body count?
Listen, don't put me in on this.
No,
can I ask a question though?
You can ask whatever you want.
Why do men ask that question? Like, why is that question irrelevant?
There's a lot of reasons why as well. What's your body count?
Well, body count?
No, my body count not high, but I just always.
What's your body count?
I ain't just we ain't doing that.
Does body count matter to you?
Yeah, but
it matters or no?
Yeah, it does. But why do men ask that? Like, why do y'all want to know that?
So if it matters, that's why we ask it, because it matters.
All right, but why does it matter?
Because it shows how you are as your character. It shows how you in and out of relationships. It shows how much dudes you care about, how much you don't. It shows a lot about who you are as a person. Why are you sleeping around?
I always wanted to know that.
But why you don't want to disclose it?
Cause why?
Because it doesn't matter.
We're not doing that.
It's not going to change who you are, how anybody view you.
That's just my personal.
What you about, 30, 40 years?
No.
50?
No.
60?
No.
You're 100.
Damn, you think I have 60, 50, and whatever?
I'm just asking questions. Free spirit.
No.
You could be like a one with the earth type of girl.
That shit's crazy.
Dino ain't want. So y'all don't want to answer y'all body counts, but y'all cool with, you know what? I don't know about y'all too. Y'all was cool with their partners doing whatever, but y'all scared about answering something about a body count?
That's just, that's not something to disclose.
We gotta put a real on that. We gotta take a vote. If y'all want to see, y'all want to know our body counts, then
I want to know your body count. Why everybody else got it? I want to know.
No, because that's deep. That ain't
no deep. It shouldn't be no big deal.
No, because at the end of the day, it do like judge how a motherfucker look at you, like
it should.
We might not want to think it don't. That shit don't matter. But let a female that look pretty or whatever the case is, and tell you she got like not even a high crazy number,
but niggas
40 or 50 bodies under her belt.
I'll tell you what I would want to do: be with a girl that has friends with a lot of dudes. Tell you that.
Nigga want that.
I
That's
would
why
never
I asked
wife
you
a dude.
If you would take somebody serious.
I don't even think I would make it past a few. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see a chick, I got a bunch of dude friends, I'm probably just gonna fuck you and keep moving.
Crazy shit is, I'm not insecure.
Be done with you, and I'll be out.
So
I feel like y'all set yourselves up by doing that. Don't you want to put yourself in a position to win? Why you hanging around all these dudes? Don't tell a dude that you got a bunch of male friends over girls. To me, that's a red flag off the rip. Every time I hear that, I don't got no girlfriends. They not loyal. I got a bunch of guy friends. It sounds like you not the loyal one. Why are you the one with hanging out with these fucking dudes?
That's just more real to me. I mean, I don't have a lot. I have two. I made it seem like I dragged it. But
I ain't gonna lie. I knew a lot of females that said they didn't fuck with females because they was like used to fuck with a lot of like low key try to fuck they niggas and doing a little hating shit behind they back.
Or it just be like when you express yourself to a female, you could be telling a female like your real life shit that's going on. The moment that you do something that female don't like and she not your friend no more, that's the first thing she willing to say to everybody. Like, men don't do that. Men can unfriend you and won't put your business out there.
That's not true.
My friends that I've dealt with, my life.
It's not true. Men talk shit like everybody else.
They do.
100%.
No,
100% is true. Shit. Yeah, I bet you if one of your guy friends stopped fucking with you for whatever reason, let's say Dino was trying to get at you, he'll tell her, I don't fuck with that bitch. She did X, Y, and Z. She this, she that. I guarantee I done seen it.
That's not true. All niggas. But
yeah, most dudes, bro. We giving too many benefit of the doubts. I don't see why.
No, most dudes.
Yeah, a lot of niggas do
bro,
that.
I seen you got your back kicked in recently. What are you talking about, bro? Everybody kick everybody back in to try to get at. How many times you done told me people you cool with try to talk to a girl that you were really talking to because they knew you was talking to them?
Yeah,
that just shows you right there. What are you talking about?
Talking about myself, like
in general. I'm not pointing nobody. I'm just saying, how many times you came across a situation where you was getting at a girl and they'll do some hating shit to try to get you out of the situation so they could talk to them.
Yeah,
that just shows you what's the difference between her being friends with a guy and you trying to talk to her. Why would he try to get you out the way because he stopped fucking with her?
Right.
It's the same kind of logic. It's like, yeah, men are just like girls in a lot of ways, bro. They show a lot of bitch ass emotions. Yeah. There's a lot of dudes that do shit like that.
No shit.
That's real shit. I learned that as I became older.
Yeah, have you ever been in a situation where like somebody used to mess with boy try to get at you?
All the time.
All right then, all the time. See, what are you talking about? What's the conversation about? Men ain't more lower than women.
That's true.
You gotta check the women you with, or you gotta look at yourself, because maybe you the problem, or maybe you just choosing the wrong kind of girls to be around. But men ain't more lower than women. To me, it's 50-50. You know, I question a lot of dudes, bro.
To me, I think it matters how much you fuck with the person.
I don't think that matters.
I mean,
best friends be
it
trying to
shouldn't matter, but I think it do. It shouldn't matter because that shit should be installed in you. You should be like,
your character is what breaks.
Yeah, exactly.
So it don't matter about how much you fuck with somebody. It matters about your character.
But a lot nowadays, that's the type energy you get from a motherfucker. It's like if they fuck with you, they loyal to you. But if they don't, that's when that shit stop. Mm-hmm. So it's like that shit just be retarded.
I don't know, man. I question a lot of shit with guys. You know, we done grew. Obviously, we're around guys. So like, I done seen some shiesty shit amongst us men.
Yeah.
And the ones that we call cousins, family, brothers, friends, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Shiesty shit. Like I know if you was dating one of somebody that we was cool with, they'd probably go at it over you. You get that shit corny. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't think that would be the situation. And the girls ain't got nothing to do with it, but that's what the men do. I done seen him in a few situations where like people we know might try to get at the girls he talked to. Matter of fact, a most recent situation that was weird. I ain't gonna say what it was, but it was super weird.
Nah,
and it's just like
I posted that. I don't know.
Yeah, somebody took a picture of him talking to a chick, then sent it to the chick that he was talking to back in Philly when he was on vacation. Yeah, who does that type of shit?
Bitches is weird.
And we pretty much know who did it, and it's corny. It's just
they
supposed to be like his closest friend. He was on vacation with these men.
That wasn't even my bitch.
That happened to me though.
That wasn't my bitch. That wasn't nobody.
And that's like his his cousins.
That's crazy.
And he was on vacation with them, only two in the room. A picture of him talking to a chick goes back to the chick back home.
That happened to me one time. I was at Walmart. Somebody took a picture of me and my daughter and told my baby dad. And I already knew who it was because at the time we were separated, but I had his Instagram, but he didn't know I had his Instagram. So I seen a girl that he talked to. Mind you, this is like my dad's side of the family. She related to them. So I already knew who it was. So when I walked in Walmart, I was like, I'm going to log on his Instagram. And if she tells him that I'm here with my daughter, I'm going to run up in her shit. A few minutes go by, she like following me everywhere. I already knew something was up. Logged right into Instagram. The first message that popped up was her. I seen her. I was like, mind you, why would you do something like that? I'm alone at Walmart with my daughter.
What's wrong with you being at Walmart with your daughter?
Yeah, but
I don't get the point. What's the situation?
At the time, my baby dad was like real, like crazy. So it was like,
what's wrong with you being at Walmart though?
Yeah, I was with my daughter.
You were separated? He's a stalker type?
Yeah, I was separated.
You know what's crazy? A lot of Philly dudes are very crazy, bro. And you know what's crazy? I hung out with a lot of them at a young age, and I kind of got into that shit. And I regret it every... Yo, them motherfuckers rubbed off on me. When I tell you I was a nut, I caught myself. My nuthood. It took me about 2-3 years, but I got out of it. I caught the dumb shit I was doing and realized, yo, I'm a weirdo. I need to keep it moving.
That is weird shit.
Yo, real shit. You get caught up in it when you hang with the different people and you see what they do.
What? I'm like, oh my God, I fucked that bitch up at Walmart.
So just by you being at Walmart, he was crazy enough to try to pull up on you.
Yeah, because I was with my daughter and he be telling everybody I be keeping my daughter away from her.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
So when they see me, they was like, oh, your daughter at Walmart. So he came right over there. And I was like, I didn't think he was going to come, though. I didn't think, like, he was really going to show up. But I already had paid for my stuff, and I had the diapers. I turned over. I seen the girl walking right next to him. And he come in, cool as shit, think he cool as shit, about to do something. Okay. Put my diapers down. I told the lady that was behind me, I said, listen, can you hold my daughter? I said, don't give her to nobody. As soon as I gave her my daughter, I walked right up. Calm and shit. She was eating Cheetos. Calm and shit. She walked right into me. We walked right into each other. I just started stealing her. And my baby dad tried to get in there, and that shit was over. I whooped her ass. I was running over the fucking Jones and all.
You handed your daughter off so you can go fight.
Yeah.
What ghetto love story is this?
That's my ghetto love story.
Man, I would.
Because you just put me and my daughter in danger, bitch. Like, you don't know what type of shit me and my baby dad on. Like, why would you?
You don't know the type of shit the person you handed your daughter off is on. What were you doing?
Man, I knew the girl that was behind me, though. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know her, but I did hand her off to her. I said, don't give my baby to nobody.
Do you hear how that sound?
Yeah, but it was just like, that's weird. Like, why would you?
I'm not saying you had no right to be mad at the person who did that. You're absolutely right about that.
That just wasn't the time and the place. I know that, but it's just like the adrenaline in me is like.
You can't risk your daughter on that. You go home to your daughter and then you handle it later.
Yeah. He was about to go in there and act like all tough.
Well, then he go to jail then. It is what it is. It's a prison for people like that.
I did what I did. I can't take it back. I feel bad, though.
But do you realize it was wrong? It sounds like you don't.
Yes, I realized it was wrong.
What part?
That I left my child with somebody that I didn't know what the intentions was.
That's crazy. You just put your child to the side and tell me go fight this bitch.
I got her bad. She was with me. Girl knew me. We just don't hang out like on an everyday basis. But
people that hurt you the most sometimes are people that know you.
No, that's real shit. Now people kids.
A lot of times kids go missing. Who is end up being cousins, uncles, stepdads, friends. All kind of weird shit. Fact. So there ain't no excuse. You don't do that. The number one thing in your life is your daughter.
I know that now.
Yeah, it's got to be that. Kids are number one. How old's your daughter?
She 5 now.
She 5? Mm-hmm. What's her name?
Neve.
It's a nice name.
Thank you.
Neve. How's the dad? What's the dad's situation? The co-parenting situation?
Oh, he passed away.
How long ago?
About 2 years ago.
Hey, that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was. Young boy, remember we was out in Miami, we did the video.
Miami, where you left me hanging at? Talking to them girls? Sorry, I'm just joking.
You left them hanging?
No,
sir,
because
Dino left me hanging 9 times. If we go out, not now, but when I was single, if we go out, he gonna leave me hanging. I don't give a fuck.
No, look what he do though, right? We'll go out. As soon as we get in the club, it could be 5
He gonna keep using that excuse. The only time I'm not even talking about no club excuse. I'm talking about the time we were just walking about, hanging out, on the strip.
I don't like doing that though. Like a lot of times, I don't be liking to just walk up to bitches and shit like that. I like to like.
All right, I get you, but if you tell me you cool, and then when I turn around, you gone. Like no, really, it was a moment where I said, "Yo, I was talking to this girl earlier. She told me come meet her on this little section to talk to her friends while you walk up there. Man, I walk up. When I tell you, I literally turn around, couldn't find Dino. There's about 4 of them chicks. I said, this motherfucker, you. So that's what I mean by leaving me hanging. Okay, if he wants to say as soon as he walks in the club, he wants to use that excuse, he don't like to talk to nobody, you can use that. I will let that go. But after you're warmed up, what's the excuse?
I normally at least get one. But my whole thing is I just don't like to attack right away. I like to see what the fuck I'm getting into.
You'll go a whole night without talking to a girl.
He make sure he's not picking the wrong friend.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you want to, I guess. I mean, listen, that's in the past for me anyway, so I'm not even impressed on it. But I don't forget, you motherfucker. I ain't forget them times. It was years ago, but I remember.
It was good times.
So how's it feel being a mom at a young age? You're young.
I mean, it was real scary at first.
How old is you?
I'm 24.
So she was a mom at what, 19?
Yeah, I just had graduated high school when I had my daughter. It was a scary experience, but I was prepared for like being a single parent. I seen the way my relationship was going already at the time, and it was already too late to make decisions. So I was already preparing myself to be a single mom. I see my mom do it with 2 kids, so I was just like, as a woman, we always make sure our kids is straight, regardless if the men's in the picture or not. That's just a mom's job.
What does he mean by that? What's straight?
Like financially, mentally with the kid and stuff like that. Like we always make sure the kid is good. We don't necessarily need the man to be in our kid's life.
Okay. Don't you think that the kid need the man in his life?
Yeah, for sure. I was already prepared, like either he was going to be there because he was a good parent, like when we was together in a relationship. My whole pregnancy was beautiful, but it was just like when my daughter was like a few months, I don't know, like shit was just like shifted, stuff started, like it was just a big change for me. So I was already prepared for that change. I was already prepared, like I was already seeing where it was going to go. So I just like owned up to my mistakes, and I was just like, I'm going to do what I had to do. It was scary, but I did it. I went to school for medical assistant at first. She was like 4 months. I threw myself in the medical field. I did that for a little bit. I didn't get certified for that though. And then I always had jobs. Even before her, I was always working since I was like 14. I always had my own shit. I ain't never really needed my parents, so it's just like I was prepared for it.
You're your own since you were 14?
Mm-hmm. I was like living in my mom's house, but like at 14, I got my first job. I was always like my mom. When I turned 15, she like, here, electric bill, yours. Like,
so your bill at 15?
Yeah. My mom, she said, I'm living under her roof. I got to pay a bill.
You didn't ask to be born. Why'd she do that?
Right. That was just the parent she gave me. Yeah. She was like teaching me responsibilities really and stuff like that.
Taking over her responsibility.
Being independent. So I was working, always working. And then I moved out when I was 18.
So now you're on your own.
Mm-hmm.
How it feel being a single parent with no man to help?
It's hard. There's times where like I had to do nightlife because something got get paid and I just don't have no support system financially. So it's like, it's hard at times, but I do it.
Yeah.
I don't let nothing stop me. I go get it. We ain't struggling. We ain't doing none of that. But it's beautiful moments though. You get to see a kid get older. They be the little you and stuff. My little daughter, she dance all day. She got like my personality. She's so funny.
So what are you gonna do to change her situation from yours?
Be a better mom than my mom was. Like, my mom was a great mom, don't get me wrong, but as far as supporting me and like instead of like speaking to me about like why I'm acting this way, like, you know how you got parents that like sit you down like, why you acting this way? Is there a reason why you acting this way? And then you got parents that's like whip your ass because you doing something that's bad.
Yeah.
Not knowing that shit gonna make you worse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
you gonna get her out of Philly?
Of course.
When?
That's why I said we working on it.
When you doing that?
Working on it.
What's stopping you?
Nothing's stopping me. I'm working on it.
If nothing's stopping you, ain't nothing to work on.
You gonna stop playing these little games?
I'm just saying. They got the low income Joes down the street in the suburbs right now. Get you in there for like $300 a month. What's the problem?
All right, well, plug me in.
It's all over. That's why, you know, it's funny when I hear people say that. I'm like, yo, I literally, where my brother live at right to this day, is $800 a month apartment. What's the problem? Y'all be making the worst excuses on the planet. Yeah. Y'all paying the same amount to be in the hood as you can be in the suburbs. And it sounds funny, but it's the truth. I know it's the truth because I see it. So like, I don't get, y'all say y'all work on it, but y'all like y'all social life more.
That's real shit, because I was just telling one of my friends, like, the apartments near the condos around the way, they like $1,300. I'm like, I'm not paying that to go live in no hood. Like, I'd rather pay that to go live somewhere else.
Get your, not to mention the difference between the school districts alone from what your kids could benefit from being in the suburbs of New Jersey or whatever, any suburbs really. But it's out of that inner city. It's totally night and day. We talked about that before, how the difference between the schools he went to, there's difference. I grew up out Jersey, so the difference between the school system out Jersey is totally different. Like, the education level is not even close. Now, you gotta be safe. You ain't gotta worry about getting fucking shot in the face when you walk outside your house. It's just totally different. You know what I mean? And what's stopping you if the money ain't the issue? If it's the same rent every month, what's the problem? They got waiting lists out here just like they got in the hood. They got low income properties out here just like they got in the hood.
I said I was working on it. I did all that. You don't got them. I did all that.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not talking about necessarily just you specifically. In general, when I hear that, that's just how it go. And I never understood it. But they don't, because people don't really want to admit, my social life's more important. I know everybody out here, so I want to kick it out here instead of being a boring person from the suburbs. Everybody's scared of that. I think it's more lit that way. That way you can visit the city whenever you feel like it. But what do I know? You know what I'm saying? Everybody different. He been to our schools before. And they're right there.
His mom used to send me on the bus. Oh, right.
He wasn't even enrolled.
She used to be like, look, you going to school with them today. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I get chased by security. I got held in the office a couple times. That shit was chilling though. Life out there was different. That shit was
way different. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know if you got any people from Jersey, you know?
No, not really.
So you really don't understand it, but like this is totally different.
Yeah. So my mom sent me out there when I was like 14, 15, some shit like that. And I stood out there for, I don't know how long I was out there for.
For a few months.
Few months.
He was going to our school for a little bit.
Yeah,
he was getting all the chicks.
They sent me to the school and shit.
My man had braids back in the day. He thought he was cool.
Yeah,
braids.
Yeah. Oh, he had the braids with the cool
braids.
line up. What?
Mind you, look.
Mind you, man.
My hair, I had the nice thick shit and with the waves and all that, but I had the braids at that time. But my hair got fucked up when I got sent to jail. I went to jail and shit, and I got sent to the hole for a couple months or whatever. And you know, when you're in the hole, you go crazy. You start wanting to do different shit. I got some magic shit. They don't even sell that shit no more. I was just talking to my man. He booked right now. He was like, bro, they don't even sell that shit no more.
What is it called?
It's called magic shade. It's like you put it on your head, and it's not for my texture type hair. But if you put it on your hair, you're supposed to leave it on for 5 minutes and shit and then scrape it right off. It's supposed to give you a baldy. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get a baldy. Man, that shit, I applied that shit. You're supposed to only apply it one time. I applied that shit 4 times. By the time I was done taking that shit off my head, bro, I had blood clots all over my shit. My hair was purple. I was walking around in the hole. And the crazy part is they let me out the hole the next day. I was in population like 2 weeks with a fucking rag on my head. Every time I went out, my shit purple as shit.
Oh,
I swear to God.
So
they stopped selling that shit though, but and that's how my shit got fucked up. Ever since then, my shit never grew back the same. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just rock with a baldy.
Yo, man, I know, you know what's funny? You was that dude always in the mirror for hours trying to fix that hairline. Now that shit going like a motherfucker. He was that boy.
Why he thinking like that?
That's how he was, bro. He used to be in the mirror all the time, brushing that shit, shaping it up. That shit done bit you in the ass now.
My shit was on point.
Dino was a pretty boy back then, I ain't gonna lie. I tell him to this day, high school, he was out here taking them all down. It was my high school, but then he was in love like a pussy. He was in love in high school.
I had puppy love. I found that shit early.
I be wishing puppy love was still out.
It still is. Find the right one. Stop hanging with them ghetto boys. What you waiting on?
It's out here.
Yeah, it's around. Go get you a good man. Get you up out of that hood. Yeah.
Man,
show you something different.
Gonna break that tough shit out you.
Yeah, that tough shit. Y'all Philly girls act like dudes a lot.
You think I act like a dude?
A little bit, yeah. Absolutely. You've been talking like Dino this whole time. What do you mean? Y'all sound alike.
Damn.
No, see, what you mean is
y'all act like dudes. That's what I mean.
Is like on some like I don't need
I'm a man.
Nigga, like
I'm a man.
I'm telling you act like a dude.
I get this shit on my own.
All y'all Philly hood chicks act like dudes.
But not for nothing. But
why would
Philly would do that to you though. To pick up for my females, they'll do that to you.
You've been flipping the script all day today. I don't know if I like it. You've been flipping the fucking script. Last week you was like, fuck the Philly chick.
I was
this
down
week,
in my female
to stick up
chick.
for my Philly girl.
I was
down. What the fuck are you drinking?
No, look, because I was really playing them, but I had to sit back.
You was really telling your right feelings. Now that we got a Philly girl in the room, the shit different, huh?
He was bringing us down.
No, he wasn't bringing you down. He wasn't bringing. He was just showing what y'all are. He wasn't bringing you down.
Like picking through trash, but
Philly girls not that bad.
The hood ones are absolutely.
The hood ones is the worst, but
we just the new niggas.
Why do you want to be a man? You heard what you just said?
I ain't no man. I don't try to act like no man.
You just said we the new what?
That's the saying though. That's just the Instagram saying like we the new.
So y'all cool with being like men?
No, I'm not cool with that. I be practicing in the mirror. That's crazy how to be a girl again.
A right nigga teach you like that.
What is going on? You have to practice how to be you again.
Yeah, like be
you're
nice.
Female.
Like be nice. Like,
just be you. Be how you were born. Stop being like the dudes you end up being like. Go back to how you were when you were in high school.
Pick your cup up.
Pick that shit up.
You know what's funny though? You know why I chill for a second? Cause I felt it hit my face a little bit. Let me just relax. So, you know when you feel it. You know I'm trying to talk. I don't want to be out here acting up. You know what I mean? But no, yeah. Stop. Why y'all act like dudes? Stop acting like dudes. You be alright. You got a vagina, not a penis.
All right, I'm gonna stop.
Just stop.
I'm gonna stop.
Thank you. Tell the rest of your friends too. Stop. Put a text out. A group matches. All you. Put a word out. Please
stop acting like men.
Please, Philly women, can y'all please stop acting like dudes? I've been around a lot of Philly chicks though.
It be hard as shit.
It do be hard. Y'all can't even say go get the water without talking shit. Just go get the water. That's it. Why you gotta say?
Oh no, I'll go get a water. What you mean?
Say it how you really want to say it.
I'll go get a water. You tell me go get you some water. Okay, babe, I'm gonna get you water.
Now you want to be feminine? Don't try to act.
No, I'm like, yeah, I'm really like goofy. Like I don't know how to explain. Like I don't know how to be serious.
So you think you a top girl to date? Would you consider yourself a top girl to date? If Mr. Right, the most perfect guy you could ever think of, came across you, and you were in his position, would he date you?
No.
Why not?
Cause my lifestyle, I live the way I was raised.
So why are you living that lifestyle? If you know it ain't shit, and you know the person you will love to be with.
You talk about my lifestyle. We gonna have.
I didn't even bring no details up. I'm just saying you bring it up, and I'm like, why are you living it then? If you know you.
I said we was working on it. Damn. I just got raised in the hood. I just got raised in the hood, right?
Supposed to be better than that. You know better.
These past 2 years been a little hard because you know my little criminal background shit and all that. Finished school this year and stuff like that. So it's just a little hard. So it's a little step back, but you know what I mean? It ain't about nothing.
But
we
if
gonna
you
get back.
find a nigga that's really fucking with you like that, he ain't gonna give a fuck what you got going on, what you going through, or nothing. If anything, he gonna help you get through it.
Yeah, but I see like the picture females in our generation got is like in the men also. Like you go on somebody's Instagram, you look like he got lavish life, but in reality he don't got that. So it's like everybody try to paint a picture to be up there because that's the style, that's what's trending right now. Like you gotta be up there, top designer, all this name brand shit. That's what's popping right now. So I feel as though you gotta be one of them to get liked because that's what is just shown to us on Instagram. Like everybody want to live in that.
That's that materialistic shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Everybody ain't got money like
everybody
that.
Stuck on materialistic shit.
Are you?
No,
so
I don't
fuck
care.
It then. That's what
I don't
saying.
care about anything you got going on because I know what I could provide for myself. So what you got going on don't concern me because I don't care about that. It will help both of us, yeah. But like me being interested in what you got going on, no. I'm happy for you, but I'm not going to like leech off you or anything like that. Like we going to make money together or we just going about our business.
To me, it's all about how a person make you feel. You know what I'm saying? You could build off of everything else. I mean, you could help out this person with that person or whatever the case is. Whatever you got going on shouldn't matter if a person...
A female ain't gonna look at you like that, though. If you ain't got your shit together, they ain't gonna want to fuck with you.
Females are different.
It's just
exactly what I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying when it comes to female. We can look at a female without a job or something and be like, you know what, I help her get to her shit.
Men is different.
Women ain't doing that shit looking at no man.
That's what I'm saying. Because they stuck on materialistic. Those the bitches that be leeching. If they see they can't benefit you in no kind of way, those the bitches you know they's leeching. They want niggas that what they don't even got, but they want the niggas. I don't give a fuck
if you treat the girl like a queen, bro. Even if you could provide, but if you can't provide how she wants you to provide, that shit is over, my nigga. And it's sad because the nigga could be a good motherfucker. But if it's another person out there that's providing a little more for you and giving her a little more attention to you and treating her whatever way she want to be treated, bro, that shit over for you. Not knowing that you could,
and
you
I
could grow
witnessed it
from
with my
whatever
own two
situation.
eyes. Like I know girls that stuck with their baby dad, like they get beat on bad, like niggas just get ran on, cheating on, and all that. The bitches will stay just cause they provide that lifestyle they want.
Yeah.
Like they won't leave because his money like up there.
Females out here right now getting treated by they nigga but won't leave because they feel like they gonna be irrelevant if they ain't
the
around.
moment they leave, they don't got shit to show for it. Ain't none of that fashy shit you was showing. Ain't there no more.
You don't want a man with money?
Everybody wants a man with money. But I ain't gonna be one of them bitches that be leeching off another nigga. Like, I don't care what you got going on or what you got. Like, that's something I like look for. But like, if you don't got that and I really fuck with you, that don't matter. What you got going on don't matter.
A nigga always supposed to have something going on though, regardless or not. You know what I'm saying? But if he don't, can't blame a female for not fucking with you. But at the end of the day, it shouldn't go like that. But if it do, then it's not really her fault. It's your fault because you supposed to have your shit together.
Well, I guess. All that shit different. Because men don't look at women like you should have your shit together. We'll date somebody with nothing.
Exactly.
So
that's
like,
what make us two different.
Not only that, a lot of women date men while they're still in college with nothing. So some, you know, if somebody really like you, they like you. You shouldn't have to look at what they got for you to consider them as a, I guess, a mate. I mean, you don't want no broke dude. No one. I mean, that's just stupid. Somebody who lives at home with their mom at 35 and that kind of shit. That's extreme. But like, if you're an average man doing what you got to do and is living life.
Yeah, that's why I said go back to how a female make you feel or a nigga make you feel. I mean, because if that person make you feel good, you ain't gonna give a fuck of what he can or can't do for you. You gonna want to be around him because you feeling something that he ain't never made you feel before, or you ain't feeling in a long time. Female just gonna fuck with you because of that. They ain't really gonna give a fuck what you got going on.
Depends on how often you go out.
When I was younger, I used to go out like every weekend.
You young as shit. What you talking about?
Yeah, but now I go out probably like 3 times out the month now. But before it was every weekend.
3 times out the month.
And when I was doing the nightlife, it was Thursday through Saturday. Those were the only days I would like.
What's the nightlife?
Dance.
So you trying to make it sound cool?
No.
When I was doing the nightlife, don't try to sugarcoat it. You can say when I was out here.
When I was out here dancing, I was doing this shit Thursday to Saturday.
So
maybe
4 nights
Sundays.
a week, 3 nights a week, 4 nights a week.
They just get that shit popping and dancing.
So that was considered outside of me, cause like once you do dancing and once that club is dancing, you got all your friends. Oh, we going to the Athletes. Bitches dragging you out to the Athletes and just like.
So you used to be out here.
I used to be outside, yes.
Who was your daughter at?
My mom.
Oh, your mommy watching her a lot?
Yeah. My mom, my only sitter. If my mom ain't watching her, I don't care. I'm not asking nobody else. Okay, mom, I'm staying home. Yes.
Your mom fucking held us up.
Yeah.
Tell mom she gotta get quick on her feet. You know?
No, mom is a good mom. She's a great mom. She just not one of them moms that's so passionate and like she gave me tough love.
I don't know what that means.
Like she had to be a mom and a dad to me. So she wasn't, you know, you got moms that's so caring and then, like they'll ask you like, how was your day? You got moms like that. My mom don't ask me how my day.
My mom was like, you better.
But she not a bad person.
So how is she a good mom if she don't care how your day was? She a great mom,
but she just, that's probably why I'm so mean, like, because of her.
You think that's a good thing?
No, it's not. I said this.
So how she was great then?
She was great because she made sure it was a roof over my head. She made sure every time I came out of school, dinner was served. I always had a hot meal, always had that shit on.
So she did a good job.
Yeah,
not a great job.
It was good though because I mean, growing up in the city, you gotta be like that.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
My mom was a great person.
Well, you gotta not care about how your daughter's doing for you to be tough?
No, but you gotta be tough.
Like we talk every day. Me and my mom, we talk every day, but she don't ask me throughout the day, like, how was your day doing? Like, are you okay? Like, you know, you're supposed to ask
you think that's wrong, right?
Yeah.
All right then. So this falls. But she did what she had to do to get you.
Yeah, she was a great mom. She gave me my freedom. She wasn't a strict mom. Like, she gave me curfew, but she always had me allowed to have friends over the house. I wasn't allowed to go to anyone's house, but I was allowed to have company in the house, and she was there.
So you was paying bills, getting told what to do.
Yeah, but I started paying bills. I was 15. I worked
paying
14,
bills,
but
Mom,
at
you
15,
shut the fuck up. I get home, and when I get home, I'm out here paying your electric bill. I don't want to hear nothing.
Nah, I respect the mom dues. Nah, I respect the mom dues. I'm like.
But she had you paying bills is why I'm saying.
She haven't paid one.
I ain't paying no damn bills when I was young.
It was cool. It was electric bill. It wasn't about nothing. I was working at McDonald's. You know, I ain't had no kid at the time. That was nothing.
It don't matter. I'm paying the bill, ma. You know when parents talk shit, you ain't paying no bills in this house. Guess what?
I pay bills
now.
I'm paying bills now. You better shut the fuck up.
Back tomorrow.
No,
go watch your soap operas and fucking zip it.
My mom to this day, she still be trying to tell me what to do. I be like, Mom, I'm grown as hell. Like, what the hell you mean? She be like, Mariah, don't go over there. I'm like, what? Grown.
Let me have paid a bill when I was young boy. We run that.
Or like when we argue, when I'm when she be arguing and I be in her house, she be like, well then go the fuck home. I be like, yes, I am gonna go home. Cause I remember when I was a kid, she used to tell me that shit and I ain't had nowhere to go. I'm just like in this house, like shutting the fuck up. Like this bitch always saying something.
I wish you would have paid some bills. Maybe we'd have had some AC in your room at night on the summer.
We had a fucking fan.
Bro, in the summertime, his pop ain't had no AC in his kid's room. We sleep over.
Fuck.
Yo, that was my mom in the back room. I had rugs too at that.
A broken ass fan in the window. You see the ones that turn slow? He had one of them joints just turning all slow.
Yo, she used to tell me we don't got an AC in there because the water dripped down because the way the floor was leveled.
It was on some bullshit.
I believed it my whole life. I swear
Meanwhile, they parents' room cold as shit with AC.
I ain't gonna lie.
No, and now my mom, she remodeled. My mom, she remodeled the whole room, and my sister got an AC.
Right.
He ain't go. You couldn't go buy one more AC for them kids. Are you that tight?
Could have just kept the door open.
You couldn't buy one more AC for your own kids.
My sister was in the
Yo, parents back in the day, that fake ass tough love, y'all ain't shit. I want every old school parent to know they ain't
I ain't gonna lie, we had tough love, but our tough love was love though.
Man,
like
fuck that,
we had a good time.
I ain't mad at it though.
I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all better than me.
Like we had it hard, but we had good times though. We was young boys.
Did nobody tell you had kids? If you want to be that strict, don't have no fucking kids. I hate people always make excuses like,
Yo, that's how I feel now. As
don't have fucking kids. If you got to be a parent that has to be a drill sergeant, you shouldn't have kids. Them motherfucking parents that tell kids what to do, don't be loud up there. Y'all are weirdos. Go kill your fucking self. Your kid can't be a kid.
Right.
It don't make sense to me. Don't have kids. You don't have kids just so you can have one person in the world you can tell what to do. That's how I be feeling about a lot of y'all. Not you, but I mean parents. I'm a parent too.
I ain't mad at it though, cause I was prepared for life.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about in general. You hear parents always complaining and shit.
Yeah, my mom still complained to this day. I cooked dinner. She said something. I'm like, yo, you always complain about something. She was like, man, I wanted to go somewhere. I'm like, I just cooked for you. Damn, you still complaining?
Nah, parents who complain all the time, y'all losers. Losers, you're straight up losers. Cause if you gotta tell your kids always to be quiet, don't do this, don't do that, you're a loser. Mm-hmm. You shouldn't have had kids. Yep. You just wanted somebody in this world so you could say you did something. You're a fucking loser. And the ones who be tough on their kids about bills and all that. 100%. Why you got kids if you want to be all? I pay this, I pay that. It's what you're supposed to do. Who the fuck told you to have me? You're supposed to pay for my clothes and my food and my fucking bill. You ain't do nothing that was special. You chose that life once you fucking had me. Mm-hmm. So I don't like when they become an adult. That's one thing, but I'm talking about as far as the kids, the juvenile state before they hit adulthood.
Yeah, you gotta let a kid do what a kid do.
Yeah, when parents hold that shit against them, I do this for you, I do that.
Remember when we went out North Philly when we was kids?
On the scooter and got hit by a fucking car? Was that the one you talking about?
First time going out North Philly. We was I'm from South Philly. We from South Philly, born and raised.
I'm from Jersey.
We always was like, yo, we want to go out north. So we was like, fucking, my pot had bought me a motor scooter and shit.
With the seat on. I was on the seat.
Yeah, with the seat and shit. So I was like, fuck it, we going out north. I took 5th Street straight down. Wham. We get down there. Why we get to now I know 6 in Somerset. I be still trying to keep my eye open for the nigga and shit.
You know who he is?
I know, but I just know it's a motherfucker that's like...
Bro, I was like 12.
Backwards hat. He just had a backwards hat. But anyway, we go out north. We riding on the fucking... My pop just bought me this joint. Riding out north. We turn down a block. Mind you, the block we turned down, the cars is facing this way. Mm-hmm. But the street actually go this way. So we turn. As we turn and the car is flying. We turn... Car wound up smacking the shit out of us. I swear to God, Bull got out his car and everything. He wound up trying to punch on us and shit. Man, we bucks. How old was we?
I was like 12, bro. You were like 13.
We was young as shit.
Old head.
The nigga that
ain't no trying. He called his boy and everything to beat us up.
Yeah,
to take the scooter.
Mind you, them niggas came, strolled us a little bit, took the scooter and all that shit. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was sick. My brother came to get me. We thought we seen him and all that
Brother
shit.
Ain't do shit.
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it was a bad situation. Ever since then, I remember that street number, that
Tell
street
your
name,
fucking brother he ain't
and
shit
I
for that.
still see every time I ride past, I still see the picture of the motherfucker that hopped out the car that took my fucking scooter, and it was my pop. My pop gave me hell about that joint because he bought me that scooter because I was bitching about a little ass mini bike that he sold. It was mine, but he sold it, so he got me a mini bike to replace it.
Give me a scooter,
and we go out there with a scooter. We go out there and get that shit tooken. They gave me hell. He still bring that shit up.
We were fucking abused and we were childs. He ain't shit for blaming us. I mean, we shouldn't have been out there.
He brought that shit up not too long ago. He told my
No, he did. You like 100. No, he did.
What's up, Pop? How everything going? I forgot what the situation was, what I said, but it caused him to say,
Remember that scooter?
Remember that scooter you got tooken? No, yeah.
You said, but yeah, you mean when I got beat up, you ain't do nothing about it? Remember that?
He like a Jew for real. I love my pop though.
That damn bastard. Your pop ain't shit for letting us get beat up either.
No, he held it down though when we was young boys. He definitely did.
He was not when it came to the AC.
No, the AC joint, that shit was like a punishment, bro.
Bro, when I used to sleep over, I used to hate it. Bro, he literally wouldn't have no AC in the room and had it cold in his own room.
I was like that one year in a room with rugs in the summertime. Boy, hot as shit in there. Fan. I'd be sick as shit.
You ever date somebody from Jersey?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know nobody out Jersey. I don't party out Jersey. I don't go to places where Jersey people be at. I don't know.
You don't go like the regular clubs in Philly, like Center City area, meet different kind of people? So you just strictly in the hood?
No, I'm in the house. I'm in the house. Only time I'm outside, if I'm outside with my mom and my stepdad, they be taking me everywhere. They took me to AC last weekend.
She lying.
I'm lying.
Yeah, right.
You don't be outside for real?
Not no more, like how I used to.
You got.
When I was outside, I was lit.
What does that mean?
Which I want to know about my outside story.
I want to know it all.
Like what?
What were you doing outside? When was you lit? What was the situation? Where would you go? Who would you be with? What was the result to the end of the night? Tell us.
I would always go outside by myself. In the beginning, I would always go like whatever club they was popping. Like at the time, it was like Red Wine. I would go over there. I would get a hookah. I would give me like a bucket of Twisted Teas, and I would sit by myself. You know, it started getting packed like around 10, 11 o'clock. All right, cool. A lot of people know me, so I start, oh, I'm over here, come over here. Then we in each other's sections, we drinking. And then next thing you know, we in the after hours. we will always, my friends, they was bad influence. They would get me drunk. They know I don't drink. So when I do used to get a little cups in me, I'm like, come on, let's go to the after hours. Because I always say no to the after hours because my parents used to always tell me the after hours is problem.
Y'all was turned the fuck up in the after hours.
We was definitely turned. Before, back then,
what's the craziest shit you ever seen pop off in the after hour? While you was working?
While I was working? I ain't never worked at after hours. I was dancing. I worked at a strip club.
You mean while she's stripping? What's the craziest shit you seen in the strip club?
What's the craziest shit besides that foot shit?
Yeah, you jerking people off with feet. I ain't forget.
I told y'all in the private room, I seen some girl give me head.
Oh,
that's the craziest shit.
That's regular.
That's yeah, and I seen this girl. There's a bunch of guys recording her, and she like on the floor with her legs wide open, her pussy wide open, like. And I'm just like with my mouth open, like.
But don't all y'all get nude in there?
No.
You don't get nude?
No.
You never got nude?
No, hell no.
I thought most of them were nudes.
If you want to, you could do that. They're not gonna tell you no. If you want to make more money, go ahead and get asshole naked. But I ain't never got naked.
I don't know. I think I feel like you're lying.
I'm not lying.
It feels like a lie.
I swear to God on everything, I'm not lying. I would not get naked, asshole naked. I'll get topless, but like not asshole naked.
I mean, you gotta get topless, otherwise you're a fucking bartender or something.
Right.
So that's the craziest thing.
Bartenders just like strippers nowadays, so it don't even make a difference.
And bartenders are just like strippers, and I think they all just like strippers.
We all go shop at the same store for our dance.
We used to go to strip club. I used to pass my boys money and shit just so they could throw money with everybody and all that. I used to hate that shit. I mean, I hate it. I used to like it. But anybody ever pass me no goddamn money? Yeah. I used to, you know what's crazy? I used to go out with, I was telling them before you came, one of my other friends. And like we be out with chicks and shit. I got to pass money underneath the table for him so he could.
That shit was love. We was gonna set it off one time. Made that shit rain.
Matter of fact, I was just out with y'all last time I was passing money around.
It was the last time we was out, I think it was at Sin City. It was at D'Angelo birthday party.
That wasn't the last time. Last time was with Danny and them.
Oh yeah, but that was a different night.
Yeah, that was different. I was passing money around to everybody have fun. Cause y'all act like y'all ain't want to do nothing.
No, it wasn't that.
What was it? Everybody was quiet. Remember the whole on the right?
I got to go bathroom too.
I do too.
Want to take a break?
You first. I ain't sitting next to you in the stall again. You try to do that stall shit.
Edit this part?
No, you try to stay next to me in the stall. You editing shit. You are standing next to her. I always got to be a gap, man. No, yeah, the fuck.
It's not too bad.
I ain't never heard nobody say I'm going to Delaware this week.
I was there yesterday.
So I'm saying, Delaware in the tuck though. Ain't nobody coming to Delaware. Ain't nobody following me out Delaware.
Only reason why you go to Delaware is to save on taxes and avoid anybody in life. That's it. If you don't want to see nobody and save tax money, just go to Delaware.
That's why I like it. Nobody know me out there. I walk freely. I go.
Y'all Philly people always be like, that's another thing y'all do.
Everybody knows.
Man, we about to start talking about these Jersey niggas because
y'all paranoid as shit. That's y'all paranoid. Y'all won't go nowhere.
Everybody know each other in Philly, bro. That shit ain't like big at all. Like,
there ain't one person you know live in Center City.
I know if I walk around Center City, I swear to God, I know somebody around that motherfucker.
Right.
You walk around that bitch long enough, you gonna know somebody. I promise you that. Somebody gonna pop out. What's up, Dino?
Well, the only reason why I talk shit about Philly people, because I know y'all. At this point in my life, I feel like I know y'all.
I'm going to Google y'all Jersey niggas up.
No, you can Google it.
Jersey niggas, come on.
You sitting in front of one of the realest people you ever met. That's all y'all got to say.
No, you been saying some real shit, but I'm just taking it all in like in the
No, sir is definitely a real one from Jersey.
Well, you got to take it all in.
You
used to the North Philly life. That's what y'all used to. And to me, I'll be a time, like I tell him all the time, the world bigger, man. I'll be wanting him to do better things because he's been through a lot of shit, like most of the dudes you might know, in and out of prison and in the streets and all that.
He knows shit like life a little different than we know it. So like that's why I like. I mean, talking to him, he know a lot of like good insight and shit.
Taking
you
it
need
all
to know.
into consideration. You don't got too many people out here that like bring Philly in and tell them what we think is normal to y'all is not normal, and sometimes we need to hear that. What we see on an everyday basis is not normal. I'm
going to say 100%. Whatever y'all doing is 100% not normal. The shit y'all environment you live in and the way you choosing to stay there, to me, is from somebody looking at the outside in, it blows my mind that you guys are even still there. Like that's a legitimate fact.
We survivors.
It's not about being a survivor. If you could survive in something like that, you could strive in somewhere better.
Better. That's correct.
So you're keeping yourself in the dungeon when you could be out there growing. Because if you can maneuver in those type of environments and be great and and be safe, we imagine what you could do in the better environments where you ain't got to worry about those dynamics. You could kill it. Especially pretty girls and smart, good-looking guys, they can go out into the real world and be great.
Exactly.
All they gotta do. That's why when for him, he's trying to be. He's been a barber for years, but he never committed to it. That's why we wanted him to just do what you're waiting on. You got this. You know how to maneuver. You got the file. You know a lot of people. You know how to be smart. You know what to look for, what not to look for. You know how to work in the business. Just do it. So when I see people like y'all, I be wondering why you still there. Move out. Do better. Do great. You can get the same shit y'all paying in the hood. The same shit you can get in the middle of the suburbs somewhere. Every state has their own little places you can grow in and your kids could thrive in. And you can get rid of that old lifestyle, and now your kids can see something different. They don't got to grow up like your ex-boyfriends or your baby daddies or your baby mamas. They ain't got to be those people.
Right.
This is the time for us to change it. We all lower income. We all our families are lower income. We all come from the same kind of shit. Well, now I'm from Jersey, but y'all come from the same kind of shit. My mom's her brother is his dad's brother, so she's from there. But she got out of there when I was born. That's how I'm from Jersey. So she grew up with his dad in Philly. So stuff like that, you ain't got to be rich to do it. Just do it. She found a low income area in Jersey that was building brand new houses, and then her and my dad went and got it. My dad grew up poor too. So it was that's why when I see y'all doing it, I'm like, for what? Just so you could party and fucking say y'all cool and be hanging with the homies? That's really what it be, but y'all don't be wanting to admit that shit. There's nothing holding y'all back except for the environment, so you're used to it and you want to stay in it. But your kids suffer. The generation after you suffers because y'all stuck around instead of growing a different generation in a different area. And so when I see it blows my fucking mind. My son don't live nothing. You know what's crazy? I talked to myself the other day. I was thinking, I'm going to lose a lot more friends in my future just because of how they raise their kids. You get what I mean by that? So what I mean by that is I don't want my kids being like certain people's kids. And it might not be no fault to that kid, but I just realized when I grew up, and I seen other things and come from Jersey and the suburbs and all that, but I seen the other shit and I adapted. I wanted to be like that. And I realized it was bad for me to see that kind of shit and be around that kind of shit and think it was cool because I got myself into shit I shouldn't have got myself into. So I don't want my kids being around none of that. Serge ain't doing none of that, my son. And fuck that. So my thing is I already told myself I'm going to lose more friends that I feel like ain't on the same page as me. And not because of their kids are bad kids, because of how they being raised. And I already told myself, just based off of that alone, my son's super good, disciplined. He's from Mount Laurel, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? So we're in a different environment, but I want to keep it that way. I want to keep him. I'm gonna let him know what it is, how certain people grow up.
Right.
But I don't want him to be around none of that shit, thinking any of that shit is cool, because it ain't. It got me more negatives than it did positives.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You saw that. I put myself in situations I shouldn't have been in, trying to be around people I shouldn't have been. It is, and it holds you back because you could be so much further in life. I know if y'all adapted to the way stuff that I the average person does in a different lifestyle, I know you would do good. It's just how, because y'all know the worst of the worst. So I want you to be better in the better, the best of the best. It's just how it rolls. You know what I'm saying? Especially you. I know you obviously. So with the barbershop, I can't wait till you start doing that for real.
Yeah. I mean that shit about to be up and jumping.
What you waiting on again?
Couple little things.
So, I got you a couple little things.
Come on, here we go.
I got you a couple.
Where is that?
I got you a couple little things. Actually,
that's all I needed right there.
No, you needed more.
Come on. I just told myself I'm about to grab one of these boxes right here. Oh man,
I forgot. I got you a couple of those little things.
Man,
By the way, you ain't say thank you about the other things, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
I appreciate you, my nigga.
So you need that. Oh, bust these open too. It's like a little package in there. So Dino's a barber.
Yeah.
He's been a barber for. It's the mobile joint. He goes around and do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the only thing that was holding me back right here.
Okay, Dino.
You know what I mean?
You better get this shirt.
That shit popping.
Yeah, he's been cutting everybody for years.
Oh man.
That shit's hot, right?
That's a cute
they got
color.
a cape in there too.
Perfect color.
They got the cape. They got all that shit.
I appreciate it.
Let me see. I want to see it too. You like that? That's good, right? You know what I'm saying? So now you can finish up, man.
Yeah, that's
They got the cape right here. That's the cape for the you put on the people.
A little shit right here.
You see that joint?
I ain't gonna lie.
That's a sexy ass color. Imagine a car like that.
Right?
Yeah.
I be trying to tell you, what I'm saying? I know, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got you a few.
The hairline, the hands and shit.
Yeah, cause I be seeing you out here, you trying, and they got the razors and all that. But this shit was alright. They had the gold one, but it was like a week out. I said, fuck that shit.
Yeah, no, that shit cool.
And you know you can put your code on it.
That's perfect. I was just saying that shit. I was gonna need that, my man.
See, this the kind of shit you need to get into, you know what I'm saying? Get up out of there. So we get wrapped up in the same old shit, man. I want to see them do better. Just in general. Keep doing that shit, man.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
Man,
Oh, we ain't toast, by the way. We ain't none of us
Come on,
toast.
everybody.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate you.
We
man.
got to toast to
Thank
life, man. Yeah. Next time we got to take a shot.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, y'all ain't built for shots. You built for shots. You take shots.
No, that's
I could take one.
You ain't taking those shots.
Take one.
I ain't. Y'all got it. I'm cool.
Pussy.
Why? We just got, you mean? You got your little kid. You about to be mobile.
Let the boys, you know a lot of dudes.
That's what I'm saying.
Let them
you
know,
make
you know
a
what I'm
page
saying?
for the little hairline John got it. I share that John.
See, I told you all you gotta do is say Dino Solo, you Dino the barber or Dino Cuts, whatever you want to be.
Dino Mobile.
I come to you.
5-star Dino Mobile.
Nah, he's been cutting. You know, it's funny. He's been cutting us since I don't know, young,
I
like
just
14,
told
15.
I was one of them young boys that used to cut in the neighborhood. I cut everybody.
He cut everybody, yeah.
I'm talking about everybody. The barber shops in the neighborhood used to be like, yo, we're gonna have to bring this nigga in the barber shop.
Cause you said that shit.
I used to have I used to go to school with everybody that used to go to the barber shops in the hood. Yeah. So as soon as I cut one person, that shit was like, all right. And I was cutting $5 a cut. They was charging 20 at the time.
You were only charging $5. That was a smoker. That was back in the day, 90s prices. That was it.
I was killing them. Cutting everybody, kids and all that shit, bro. I swear to God.
So now do your sales pitch. Let them know. You gotta tell them who you are, where to find you at.
I'm working on a name, but I'm mobile in the
What's your Instagram?
Right,
what's your Instagram?
Dino Solo.
It gotta be Dino Cut, so we're gonna change that. But Dino Solo for now.
We about to get this shit popping.
Nah, you good now. You got everything you need, I think now.
Man, courtesy to my man, sir.
Yeah, man.
We gonna get this shit popping.
Cause last time he cut me, he didn't do it right. So I said you gotta finish that. No, he did. No, the lineup was good, but he ain't finish it. Because he ain't have everything, so now you gotta finish on the next one.
Got you. Watch, we gonna post his joint on the joint.
Yeah. Because he wasn't able to finish it, but like now you can finish it. You got the lineup shit and all. We gonna see.
That's what I'm talking about. You want to do the back of my head?
You be getting your hair cut too?
No.
What type of foot?
I do all that. You get the back shaped. I ain't gonna lie, I did somebody joint like that before.
You do get the back of your head shaped up, don't you?
I never did.
You want the back of your head shaped up?
No, a lot of females do that, believe it or not.
Just supporting the front.
Yeah,
that's all
that
it
shit
is.
right there, they get
With baby hairs.
I
ain't never did it before though, but I have seen girls like those shit.
What's wrong with it?
Nothing. I don't think nothing wrong
Oh,
with it.
just like a little line thing?
Yeah, it's just more sharp. You know how when niggas grow hair back here, it's time for a haircut.
the baby hairs.
I think you should leave it just like that, nice and girly.
I am. I was just being funny, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. I do be no. I do be seeing chicks do that though with the whole fade in the back. It fades down and lines up.
Or the up here, the likes. That's how I knew my cousin was gonna be gay, cause she used to get the little shape up Jones on her little ponytail. I was like, yo, you gonna stop punishing your daughter because she gonna like girls in the future. I got smacked. That shit was funny and shit.
I think every girl like girls.
Her daughter like dyke whole nigga now.
Yeah, like a butch type.
Butch.
Oh, that's different.
Fuck y'all talking about?
A story when I was a kid. I told my cousin she used to get shapes, right? Shape up, but her ponytail. But we used to like think she was like into men. So I told my aunt one day like, Didi, my cousin gonna be gay. You gonna have to accept it because she used to punish her daughter like every time she'll see her around like a dyke friend or something like that.
Oh, she didn't like her being gay.
Yeah, she didn't like her. So I'm like, you gonna have to accept it because she gonna eat toto when she grow up. And my aunt smacked the shit out of me. It was my freshman year. She was doing her hair. That shit was funny as shit.
She's gonna eat what?
I was like, she gonna eat toto.
What's that mean?
Like pussy.
So
I'm like, yeah, Didi, you gonna stop being mad. She gonna eat toto. She smacked me. She was doing my hair and she smacked the shit out of my
gay
face.
thing is crazy. How
Now her daughter a whole nigga.
Well, you were right. So she likes the doto.
Yeah, and she love her daughter.
Yeah.
But it was just like you keep punishing a child because she hanging around certain people. That's what she like. That's what she gonna be. You can't when they like babies like that from the rib.
Teaching that shit to be normal right now.
But you know what's funny? One of my longtime friends and found out he fucking trannies. We know.
Oh yeah.
Yo, real shit. He like 40 now, but whole time
extent, though they took that shit to the tube.
like he fucking trannies for fun, for money, for whatever. And he just like us. We only way we found out. One of my other boys called him on Twitter talking about blowing the trannies on Twitter. He was like that was like our man we grew up with. The whole time he's banging dudes with chicks with dicks. Shit is real.
Oh my God! The last time I worked at nightlife being a dancer, the last like weekend, there was a guy in there and his friend. It was a white boy, but he came in with a black boy, and the black boy was like, "Yeah, my friend Lid, he like he fucked trannies and all this other stuff." He was like, "Go ahead, ask him." I was like, "Why you telling me shit like that? Like I don't care if he fucked trannies." So he took me to the white boy to have me ask him if he fucked trannies. So I'm like, "You fuck trannies?" He was like, "Yeah, man, I love them." He was like, "Where they at?"
That's dudes. He's gay.
He was a regular nigga. Ain't fun. He was not a female way in any way. I swear to God, he was not feminine at all. How you say that word?
Gay.
Feminine.
Man,
Yeah.
but he's gay.
Some bullshit.
If you like transsexuals, you're gay. Just say you're gay. I don't understand the situation.
I wouldn't even know. Like if his friend wouldn't put his business out there, I wouldn't even know he liked niggas.
Yeah, a lot of dudes, I be realizing they act like you know, regular. They like dudes. They'll blow a dude in a second.
Oh, sure. I seen that show P Valley.
Yeah, bro, that shit real. You see all the rappers getting caught up with these trannies and they putting them out there and all that. Yeah, my longtime friend, bro, I found out he was out here banging trannies. Him and his chick were double teaming them.
Damn.
He's like, yo, bring me a nick and I'll blow you. He's like, that kind of shit.
Damn.
I remember the one tweet he responded to one tranny was the tranny was like, yo, I just nutted looking at some porn shit. He was like, you should have told me I'd have cleaned up the mess with my mouth. This was a tweet, bro. I literally saw it.
Well, the last time
he didn't think I stopped talking to him ever since.
Damn.
He out of pocket. When I called him out on it, he's talking about, nah, bro, my girl be on my Twitter. Bro.
What?
Here's the you ain't letting your girl act like you on no Twitter doing that.
Exactly. You would have been reposting like, yo, that wasn't me. You would have been like making it.
And it was a lot of them. It wasn't like just one thing. It was a lot of them.
Y'all want to hear a funny story in my life that happened? So I was dating this boy in my before my baby dad passed. He was like doing his research, I guess, and found out that the boy I was dating at the time was gay. So I was like, he not gay.
Oh, you dating the gay dudes too?
Listen.
I'm going to introduce you to my boy.
Oh my God. I was like, listen, he not gay. Da, 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 da. So my baby dad was like, he was like, Mariah, I swear to God, he gay. I'm about to send you the video. I said, don't send me no fucking video. Sends me a picture. I was right next to the boy. And I'm just like.
What was he doing in the picture?
Sucking dick.
Oh, no, he was. Was it him or it looked like him?
It was him. I got the pictures on my phone to this day. I swear to God. It was him.
And he admitted it?
Yeah, so mind you, it was just a weekend. Like we had broke up for a weekend. And we was just getting back. And I was just telling him, like, admitting to what I did this weekend. I had a sneaky link with my baby dad. So, you know, I'm admitting to him what I did. So I got the picture.
What type of situation y'all in? He banging dudes, you banging your ex?
Right, listen. So then I got the picture that he was gay in the moment of all that happening. So I'm like, you gay? He like, no, I ain't got. I put the phone like right in his mouth, like shut that shit right in his face. Like, you're not gay. What the fuck is this?
He probably sound bisexual.
What? He dropped me off. He didn't say nothing to me in 2 days. I swear to God, in 2 days he didn't say nothing to me. So then I calmed down and then I asked him. I was like, yo, if you gay, you do this. Like, you know, just let me know. Like, that's something you should have let me know way beforehand, before anything. His story was that when he told me before I got like the real story, he told me was that he got drugged. That he was out with some guy friends and they drugged him. That's the story I went about. When I got the picture and the video, he was not crying. Like, if somebody forcing you to do something that you don't want to do, you gonna have some type of tears or say no or something. You gonna spaz out or something.
They tripping.
Nigga had 2 hands. God, swear to God.
He double-handed it?
Double-handed.
No, he didn't.
I swear. Tears coming down, but it was just like, it wasn't like tears like.
It was tears like, from like choking?
Choking. So then I still
so he's
was
a
talking
pro.
to him. Yeah. So I was still
You was still talking to him?
I was still talking to him, right? So my baby dad more mad that I'm
What
still
the
talking to
fuck
him.
is going on with
Listen,
you? Your dude was double fisting someone and you over here talking to him.
I still was talking to
You
him.
like, you could do it.
Yeah, so my baby dad was so
So
mad
who sucked
still.
dick better, you or him?
That's the same. That's what I was just getting. My baby dad sent me a text message and
You
said
fucking
exactly what you
drove.
just said.
Ew.
I looked over. I was like, yeah, I can't do this no more. I left him that same day when my baby dad sent me the message and said, who sucked dick
So
better
if
than
it
who?
ain't get that deep, you would have stuck with him?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta question baby dad too, though.
Look, my baby dad got it from his baby mom. They was just petty ass couple. They was just two petty ass people that they, you know what I mean? So they was just like, they got together like, oh, we gonna show you pictures.
Bro. So you dealt with a dude that was banging dudes.
Yep.
How you
To this
feel?
day, we still cool. Like, what's
I
up?
heard about females.
He got me in a
doing that
job.
shit,
Matter of fact,
though.
he recently got me in a job. Not gonna lie.
So y'all still cool?
Yeah, but it's just like
So
he
it's
still
like a
be
gay
trying to
friend.
flirt. But it just be like, nigga, I can't give you what you want.
Would you date somebody that's fucked with a dude before? Because it
Yeah.
sounds like you would.
I mean, I feel like every man have a gay experience.
That's not true.
No.
Every man has a gay experience. That means every man's gay is what you're saying.
At one point. Just like girls, when we grow
No,
up, we get curious and kiss girls.
Yeah,
y'all
females,
weird.
Y'all
Why you
like,
kissing girls?
That shit like
First
a
of all,
given to
Dad.
y'all.
Dudes ain't out here kissing dudes unless they're gay.
Yo, I heard some motherfucking stories.
Yeah, the dudes you with.
So
they're
you
gay.
think a man's not like, you think a man gay if he like his ass eaten?
No, I think a man's gay if he likes dudes.
All right, so if a man like his man sucked by a nigga, that's gay.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Any man-on-man contact, you're gay. You could listen. We could talk about freaky shit you might do with your girl, whatever. Unless she's banging you with a dildo, that's gay. But like any man-on-man contact, you're gay. At the end of the day, if he likes men, he's gay. I don't know what's the discussion.
Man, that shit hit me out of nowhere. I was like, what? You're gay? I was in my feelings for like a whole week. Got drunk and all.
Yeah, that shit over.
Don't be worried about it. He's the one that, you know.
Yeah, but it was just like, damn. It had to be my baby dad to tell me. It couldn't be nobody else.
Who cares? That's stupid. It don't matter about that. You ain't gonna be with your baby dad anyway.
It was just.
It was
like,
about. I get the point, but yeah. Baby dads, from what I understand, you know, I was a crazy baby dad at one point. And from my experience, you do whatever you gotta do to fuck shit up. So you know,
Yo.
back in my days when I was out here on the loose, I know anything went.
I had my little crazy moment.
Don't try to sound calm like you were just cool about shit. Don't try to sound calm, cool, and collected. You was crazy like the rest of
I
us.
never get crazy, but I got crazy.
You done got crazy.
What's the craziest you got?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a different. This is a touchy subject. What's the crazy? You ain't gonna tell us the craziest you
Who gotta
got.
say but who? But, you know
No, I mean, the craziest I ever got. I mean, I think I kicked her door down and smacked it with a gun.
What the fuck? You just went to a whole felony.
Yeah, that's
Oh
wild.
my goodness.
Yeah, that was.
You out of fucking pocket. What the?
That was bad. You said the crazy. That was the crazy.
I
And
ain't-
the only
what
reason
the
why I
fuck
look.
she do? She
Bro,
slept
you
one of
went
your
die
friends?
hard on her. What the?
I was leaving out the crib. We got in an argument. I was leaving out the crib, but when I left, you know how niggas storm out the crib, they be forgetting shit. I forgot my gat.
You forgot to smack her with your gun and kick the door
I
in?
forgot my gat. I forgot it. So I went to go back in the crib, but she already locked that joint. So I told him, listen, open this door. I need my gat. Like, you don't open this joint, I'm going to kick this bitch down. Count to 10. She ain't open that joint. I kicked that bitch down, grabbed my gun, and I smacked her, and I left.
Damn.
I thought I was crazy. Holy shit. That was
It's crazy. I felt bad because when I kicked the door
Yeah, I
down.
hope so.
No, look, when I kicked the door down, I ain't feel bad because I smacked it with the gat. I felt bad because I kicked the door down. And when I kicked the door down, the wall came down with it.
Oh, shit.
Like the whole side of the wall came down with it. And when she was on the steps just looking at me like, and I was like in my head, like, it ain't registered till after everything happened, but when I thought about
you
that,
was more worried about the wall than her face.
fuck that.
You caught that
bitch.
checkup?
Huh?
You caught that checkup?
No, fuck no. I ain't did shit.
That
I
was
left.
years ago.
That
We
was
go-
over.
let's put that was years. That was the old you. That was a wild. That was the worst. That was wild. I was expecting like yelled at her and maybe pushed her.
Nah, that shit got deep.
You kicked the door in and smacked her with your gun on the way out.
Yeah, it was a reason for it, but yeah.
And the whole wall came down. That was wild.
Yeah, the wall came down. I felt bad about that part.
That part? What do you mean the whole part?
I felt bad because at the end of the day, the kids had to stay there.
What? They saw it?
They didn't see it, but I knew they had to stay there and they had to see it.
So how the wall get back up?
That's why I said he said he ain't cough no checkup.
I ain't want nothing to do with like.
You gave me anxiety listening to that.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
What's your craziest baby daddy story?
I
feel like you got about a good.
Well, I got a whole bunch of them. It was something every fucking weekend.
So what's the wildest shit that you just never could imagine it to happen?
I was on a dirt bike with a nigga. I was in front of my mom's house, and there was some boy I was dating at the time. And I got on the bike, and as soon as we turned the corner, I ain't see my baby dad nowhere near. Cause I always look like I always felt like I need to look. Yeah, so I look. I ain't seen nobody I know that know him or something. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get on. Got on, turned the block. As soon as I turned the block, a big truck went by. As soon as that truck went by, my baby dad turned. As soon as he turned, we got to like a corner of a block. And he pulled a window down. He's like, bitch, get off the bike. Nah, I'm going to blow that shit. I started laughing. I'm like, go ahead, blow that shit. Like, go ahead, throw that joint. So he was like, get off. I'm like, nah, I'm not getting off. So I whispered in the boy's ear that I was on the bike. He was light-skinned. His whole face got asshole red naked. Like, red as hell. Like, he looked like he saw a ghost. So I'm just like, you want me to get off the bike? He was like, man, go ahead. I was like, all right, pick me back up. Go spin the block. So my baby dad, he drove off. Only reason why he caught us, though, because the bull bike turned off. Caught us. Bull went off. All right, cool. He was like, all right, go ahead, bitch, walk. I'm like, I ain't walking. You don't hear the bike. He's about to spin a block. Like, so he was like, I'm going to go around your crib. I'm going to lay that shit right out. I was like, all right, go ahead. That was like, I ain't expect him, like, Bull was bitching. Like, the boy I was with, he was bitching. Bull face was red and so shit. He was threatening to shoot felt him shaking, like, his whole body. Mind you, I'm holding him. His whole body was shaking. I was just like, oh,
what the fuck is going on with y'all?
What?
She not with you.
That was like the craziest thing. And then, like, he shot like 10 times in front of my house. I was on live. He was lurking. And I had a bunch of girls and guys at the house. It was a weekend. My daughter wasn't home or whatever. We was all chilling at the house.
He shot your house up?
He shot in the air in front of my house. He was like, bitch, if you don't tell them niggas to come outside, I'm going to lay that shit. I'm like, go ahead. I didn't think he was outside. Just that
kids was in the house. He talking about shooting the house
No, it was no kids in that house that day. It was the day that my daughter was out. He was just lurking. He was just mad that I was around a bunch of girls and niggas was in my house. Like, niggas was in my house. We were just chilling, but it was niggas I went to school with.
The fact that you're okay with this conversation is...
He laid at like 10 shots in the air. Them niggas was like, yo, what's that? I said, listen, I'm not going to lie to y'all. That's my crazy ass baby dad. He outside, but none of y'all going outside. This one boy, he was so scared. He was so pressed to go outside. I'm like, yo, if you go outside, I got enough. I don't know nothing that happened to you. Like, I'm telling you, don't go outside. You're going to go outside. Walk the boy outside. I pushed him outside, locked the door, and ran upstairs. But he made it home safe.
So you try to get him killed.
He wanted to go outside. He was so scared. He was like, yo, bro, what's that? He's like, bro, we gonna die, bro. We gonna die. Because it was like a lot of shots in the air.
So what y'all think about messing with niggas knowing your baby pop crazy?
At the time, it's just like, I ain't give a fuck. Like, at one point I lost so much respect because I ain't give a fuck. It was just like I ain't respectable because like you ain't play your part as a dad, so it's just like why should I listen to anything?
Oh, the
you
guy
got
that's
going
shooting
on?
out in the fucking air in
Yeah,
front of your
I
house
still
didn't
ain't
play his
care.
part.
You tell the niggas you deal with that, look, I got a crazy ass baby pop. He might pop.
They always thought I was playing. That was the crazy part. Like
So
they
you
always
did tell
thought I
them.
was playing, and then I told them like the moment something happened. And we get caught, and if you showed me you a bitch, I'm done talking to you. Like I can't, you can't step to my baby dad. You can't talk to me.
I'm not gonna die for you.
But the crazy
what
part,
type of conversation is that to have with somebody?
if you really fuck with me, you really want me.
No, I'm not
you
gonna
gotta
die
stop.
for you. You heard what you just said?
But
if
he
you don't want to
stepped in my
die
gay
for me, I don't
boyfriend,
want to
though.
fuck with you. No. Why would I want to die for somebody? Think about it. I got all these options
But
of
he knew
females.
who to pick and choose to do that to, though.
No, he didn't. He know he
Yes,
would do
he
that to
did.
you, and you talking about you can't that to my.
I just didn't care. I used to just laugh.
You
because
told
it's
all
just
these
like, why
good
you
di-
doing all that? Like, I used to just laugh. Like, why you doing all that? What you doing that for?
Did you just hear what you just said?
I was crazy too. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I know. I see.
I used to what? You at this, but one time I went
Oh,
working
my
at
goodness.
Boost Mobile. I was opening the store. my baby dad just left me. He took my keys, whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know, every time we leave the house, we go our separate ways. I go on his live, and he not in my shower. He not in nobody's shower I know. I already knew the bitch crib shower looked like because I was already lurking, so I already know what the bitch crib
You know what a
like.
girl's shower look like?
Yeah.
How the fuck you learn that?
Because bitches be on live all the time in the shower.
You stalk somebody to the point where you
know every
time.
little detail.
Yeah, so somebody already gave drop. That's what I knew a friend that was friends with her. So that's how I knew the shower. And plus, I already knew because when I see my baby dad on the live, I sent it to one of my friends on Instagram. They was like, yeah, that's her shower. So I was like, all right, you at her crib? Boom, 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 bam. I went to his apartment. He wasn't there. I busted his windows to the apartment. I went to where the girls was staying at. And I busted my windows. And the whole alarm. Yo, that day, I'm not gonna lie, I had a gun pulled out on me and everything. And he was so mad. He was like, ain't nobody gonna come outside and rumble my baby mom. She 90 pounds. At the time, it was like 90 pounds, I swear to God. Ain't none of them bitches wanted to come outside and fight me. I just bust your whole mom crib windows, like bust front windows. You ain't gonna come outside and rumble me, I'm by myself.
What's the point of all that?
That's just, I was young, I was hurt. It was just like feeling like
I know,
he
but that's
wanna
like a
play with
Philly
me when
thing.
I'm in a relationship, so I'm gonna play with him when he in a relationship.
Would you still do that to this day if you had?
Hell no, I would not ever do that again.
Would you allow someone to do that to you to this day?
No, not
What would
at
you do
all.
differently? What would you do to somebody if he was still alive?
All strings would be cut that same day. You show me any type of toxic traits and stuff that I used to deal with when I was young, or a person could always reveal themselves until it take them to that point for them to show them the real you. So it's like, I test niggas on purpose, like, not to sound like a little bitch, but like I make sure like if I do something real bad that you're not gonna snap in a way that I'm used to people snapping. If you snap, I'm gonna cut all strings from you. Like I'm cool off you that same day. Nah, we ain't doing that.
That's like niggas though. We do certain shit like to test a female, whatever the case is. I'm saying like we fuck with a female, we tell our mans to go at her, see if she fold or not.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the same. I get it.
I guess that's just North Philly. He looking like, yo, what the fuck is this?
What is y'all even talking about? This shit is wild. I thought I had some shit with me. I did, but y'all beat me. I'm gonna tell y'all that right the fuck now. This shit sounds crazy to me.
No, we tested females before, bro.
I ain't talking about no shit like that. I'm talking about the shit y'all just did with y'all co-parenting. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you test females. That's a whole nother conversation. But nah, shouldn't no co-parenting situation be that toxic? I did learn that. That's how I told you I got stuck in that mode when I was hanging around my Philly cousins and shit. Philly people, to me, are the most possessive.
No, bro, that's just co-parenting.
That's
period.
not. That's the point I'm making. That's not.
Yeah.
That's really not. The people outside of your town don't act like y'all act.
Bro, I know people outside of my town that went bananas over their baby mom because they
y'all act like y'all baby mom, y'all own them.
Exactly. That's what
and
I be
it's like
saying.
they cannot be with you. You can have a whole nother family. You will still act like you own her.
That's a fact.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of niggas in Philly, I'm not like that.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying
But
when I
a lot
say
of
y'all, I
niggas
mean
in Philly,
the Philadelphia. That's what I mean by it. Like, yes, we all have issues with our kids' moms sometimes. But what I learned about Philly people, they act like they own their kid's mom, and it could be in like a whole other family. That dude, and she could be the whole other family. He will still try to attack you, literally beat you the fuck up, threaten you, pull up to your crib. You might not even be living with him. He'll pull up to your crib. He own this shit. This shit is so confusing
Every
to me.
nigga you with,
why
he
ain't
gonna
all
pull
these
up.
motherfuckers in prison? This shit is wild.
Yeah, you right.
Because the system fucked up.
It ain't fucked up. Y'all don't call the cops. Ask my son's mom how easy that is. It ain't that fucked up. Call the cops. That shit
Man,
changed.
we call the cops and the cops ain't coming until like a whole 2 hours later. They done did what
Did
they
you ever
had to
try
do
to call the
and arrest.
cops? So you don't know that?
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I had a PFA against this nigga one time.
Well, you get shooting
Cops
at your
ain't
house,
doing
I would
nothing.
imagine. I hope
the
you
cops
did.
called on me. They just told me to leave.
Bro, Jersey cops, yeah, try it. I'm not even joking when I say literally, all they have to do in Jersey, this is a fact. I know this for a fact from personal experience.
Yeah.
If she just said, yeah, he touched me, it's not even I guarantee you're getting arrested. It's a fact. It's a fact you're getting arrested and you got to make sure you get out.
Even if you don't have no marks on her.
It don't matter what you got. If that person says you touched them or you threatened them, you're getting arrested and they figure out later.
No much action
That's
out
like
Jersey.
his parents. I talked to his parents a lot, and they like I was telling them like look stories and shit. And they was like, here in Chicago they don't play, and I'm like in Philly they don't take it serious.
That's why you gotta get the fuck out of Philly. You gotta be somewhere you know you and your child is safe. Because at the end of the day, if there's a crazy motherfucker, I used to be crazy, so I understand. I look back on the shit I did. I said that bitch crazy. I was wild. So imagine y'all sound worse than me. So like, yeah, you gotta get the fuck out of there.
So what's your worst?
We ain't gonna talk about all that.
No,
We're gonna say that for the
had
next
to.
show.
We
We
just
ain't got
asked
enough
us.
time
We
on the
had to.
battery.
We gotta talk
He said
about
the batteries
shit.
is going out.
Never.
So we gotta
bro.
wrap it up.
At
Well,
least
all right,
one
we
joint.
wrap it up with your last, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
answer.
One time.
Come
All
on.
y'all need to know is me and her cool. And she, you know what I'm saying?
You on some bullshit,
All
bro.
right,
One
but we just, you know what I
time,
mean? One time for the one time.
No.
Fucking experience.
It don't have to be whatever you thinking about.
Yeah,
Because
one
whatever
joint.
you thinking about got to
It's
be
getting
in
late,
it.
you know what I mean?
Go
One
ahead.
joint, bro.
No, I know one. I mean, I did some shit just, you know, I ain't.
Like what? Go ahead.
Like
You
what?
trying to be around the
you
bush.
heard?
Yeah.
Just one joint, bro. That's it. And we
Go
done.
ahead. Pick your cup up for that
One
one.
joint and we done.
Pick your cup up for that one.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, man, got
One joint and we done.
co-parenting.
One and we done. Come on, baby. Let's end this with a bang. What's the worst thing, I mean, as a babe pop you did to your babe co-parenting type shit?
What?
Come on.
I don't know.
You got a couple,
I
bro.
don't know.
You got a couple. my nigga. No,
You know he got a couple when
I
he
know he
just
got a
smiling.
couple.
He looking in the
Well,
air
I told
like,
you I hung around them too goddamn much. I learned my fucking lesson.
That's-
I ain't listen, yeah.
What was it that made you learn your lesson?
What I was doing. What you mean?
Exactly.
I was
What
bugging.
was it?
Nah, you know, there was times where I should have did some stuff where I shouldn't have did. Like,
Yeah, we know. What was it?
beating around the bush.
I'm gonna just say, like, you know, basic stuff. Like, you know, there's been some times where I might have followed a couple men I shouldn't have followed.
All right.
That she might have been dealing with. No, I'm just saying that sometimes, yeah.
What be going through your head when like you be
Bro,
doing stuff like that?
You know what's wild? Back in those days when I was losing it, you know
Uh-huh.
what it is? I was a lack of control. I couldn't have control over that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And she wasn't the type like y'all who won't call cops and won't listen a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
She was super like, yeah, try something and see what happens to you. She was super rebellious. She'll fuck with any dude. So like the hurt of not being able to control, because I felt like I was always wronged in the situation or whatever she was doing.
Right.
So my justification was she wronged me, so now I'm gonna do 20 times worse.
Right.
And I was super wrong. I remember I did shit, I took shit too far 1,000 times. So like, I always felt that what was going through my head was always felt like I was wrong. So my justification was I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to hurt her. And I was 100% wrong. Looking back on it, I was a fucking nut job. And I changed over the last few years. It's been totally different. You know, now I'm super respectful. Anything that goes wrong, I'll ignore, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So now it's totally different. But in them first few 3 to 4, I don't know how I didn't get 5 to 10. That's how bad it was. It was bad. So I was ready for whatever. I got to moments in my head where it's
Love
like,
is blind.
you know, it's crazy. It wasn't even really love because we had a kid quick. We had a kid after just a few months of knowing each other type shit. And the way she told me was through a text message. So I thought it was love because I was like, you know what? I'm about to have a kid with her. Now she's going to be with me. So it was like that mentality of the Philly dudes because I was hanging with them kind of people and that's what the mentality that I carried. And it was wrong. So once I snapped out of it and realized how dumb I was and how stupid that sounds, you know what I mean? I was able to get rid of all the mischief that I was up to.
All right, give us another one because that was kind of corny.
It was corny.
Nah, it wasn't. Because y'all don't know. Wasn't. I mean, you know, I ain't going to say what I did, bro. I was drunk. You know what I did do one time? I got caught for so I could say it because it's going to sound bad, too.
It's a pass, bro.
It's going to sound bad. I was out on a date with a chick, right? Next door to where she used to work at. I know it sounds crazy. I was so mad. I seen her pull up, get into a job. This sound crazy. Y'all gonna think I'm a weirdo. I was so mad. I wanted to do something to this fucking. She's a cop caller, mind you. You yell at her, you going to jail. I'm gonna just keep it.
Yeah.
You throw a pen by her foot, you going to jail.
Right.
She that type of person, right? So you can't really like do nothing. But like I was just so angry at one time. I was out on this date with this one chick, bro. I literally I had some like a cement adhesive in the back of my car. I took that shit out. I put it in her gas tank, bro.
Oh shit!
In the middle of the mall parking lot. I was drawn, and I was so mad when she came out to try to start her car. She was all fucked up. I went out to talk more shit. I was on a date. I told the bitch, "Hold on, I'll be back." She's sitting there at the dining table. I run out to talk shit because I seen her in the parking lot. Cops is there and all.
What'd you say?
I told on myself essentially. I said, "Fuck you, bitch. That's what you get." Whole time, yo, they did put my ass right in the back of that fucking car.
That's crazy.
I went to jail like a motherfucker. Oh, while I was on a date. The bitch ain't know where I went. I was literally in county. I was sick.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a heavy joint right there.
Yeah. That was some dumb shit.
I ain't never did.
I had my sliders.
It's on record though, so I can't really deny it. It's on record.
Yeah, that was heavy. I ain't did nothing crazy like that.
Yeah, I was.
Sliced some girl tires before?
Never. I ain't never sliced a tire, break a window, nothing. The only thing I did was that, smacking the bits and all that. But that's it. I would rather you slice my tires than smack me with a fucking gun. That was literally the worst case scenario. I mean,
the only other thing to do left is shoot the bitch. I mean, if you want to get into it.
Heat of the moment, you know what I mean? It was called for.
She got fucked up, like she had a split.
She ain't get fucked
all
up.
Because she didn't open the door?
I smacked her head. I ain't like, in my head, I wasn't going to do it on some shit
but
like.
What was the reason for your anger though?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because she first of all, bitch, you shouldn't have locked the fucking door for one. I was leaving the crib.
Very aggressive.
You was locking the crib, and I had my gat in there. I told you for one, like, I'm out in the mix. I need my gun. You're not about to lock me outside the crib without my gun. I mean, so I knock on the door, and I tell her, look, my gat on the couch. Like, give me my gun. No,
so
fuck you, pussy.
Y'all single?
No, we was arguing. You know how that shit is. Bitch kick you out the crib. She thinks she, honcho and all that shit. So what happened was I told the bitch, I'm going to give you 10 seconds. You don't open this door in 10 seconds. I'm going to kick this motherfucker in. Like, you tripping. She ain't open it. She must have thought I was fucking playing.
Oh, well, she know now.
She know.
If you say you kicking it in.
No, but yeah, that was
strong as shit. You knocked the whole wall down.
Yeah, I felt bad about that. I ain't gonna lie. I knocked that whole joint down. But I told her, like, that was her fault. At the end of the day, like, bitch, you, like, at that time, I was in some shit.
It was 100% your fault, though.
What you mean? I
kicked the door down and smacked her with a gun. Is her fault?
You should have opened the door.
You should have opened that door.
Should have opened the door, bro. It wouldn't have got
As your man, I'm going to tell you that's your fault. You don't do no shit like that, man.
He not giving up the reason. It gotta be that bad. He not giving up the reason.
He said it was arguing. She kicked him out.
We was arguing.
But that don't mean you fucking
kicked me out the crib.
If you'd have kicked the door in, you should have did it. But all right. But you got to smack her with the gun.
I left. All you had to do was open the door. My gun was right there. Open the door so I get my fucking gun, and I would go on my way. You want to be there? No, fuck you, pussy. All right, 1, 2, I'm go to 10, bitch. You better give me my shit. I kicked that bitch in. I wasn't playing with her. She thought I was fucking playing. And then the bitch she gonna chase me down the street. She chased me down the street. Mind she wear wigs, so the bitch ain't have her wig on. She had a fucking wave cap joint on, holding her hair down, looking crazy as shit, talking about some, yeah, pussy, fuck out of here. You leaving my crib. I got this big ass trash bag on me with all my little bit of shit I could carry. Walking down the street, this bitch pouring sodas on me, talking all types of shit, throwing shit on me, bro. It's niggas on the block that be trapping out there and all. I'm in the hood. I'm on Allegheny and Hartville. Niggas is out there, bro. It's summertime, so they looking at her pouring shit on me and all that. I'm walking down the street. At the same time, this bitch is trying to flag down an officer, a bike cop, or whoever she see, because I got the gat on me now. Now she chasing me, trying to call whoever.
Damn.
Mind you, where I was going wasn't too far from where I was at. So I was going right around the corner. So I went around the corner. I get to the crib. This bitch picked up a brick, bro.
Ooh.
I go to walk in the crib. She picked up a brick, threw the brick. Missed my whole head, bust the whole window. So the window busted. I turn around, drop my bags. I chase the bitch. The bitch run, talking about some, yeah, fuck out of here. You getting locked up? I said, all right. So I turned around. I go back in the crib and shit. As I go in the crib, like 5-10 minutes later, she pull up in the cop car with the cops.
Ooh.
So the cops come talking about some, she get out the car talking about, yeah, that's him and this, and I get out the car. I said, who the fuck gonna pay for this window? This bitch came over here, followed me and shit, and broke this fucking window. Who gonna pay for that? So the cop was like, oh, we don't know what's going on. I said, you don't know what the fuck going on, so why the fuck is you over here? So they wound up, no. She was just like, all right, it's cool, I'm out. So she wound up leaving, the cops leave, and that was that. But I ain't gonna lie, I went through a lot of shit with that.
That'd be my problem. I think everything funny.
You did smack her with a gun, so you kind of asking for it.
She deserved it. I ain't gonna sit here and try to sugarcoat shit. She deserved that shit. But at the end of the day, my life in stink. I need my gat.
He done lost his dignity walking down the block. He got soda thrown at him.
We gotta make sure next time Dino come over, I'm gonna make sure I unlock that motherfucker. He gonna be knocking down.
Soda thrown at him. That's fucked up.
No, yeah, she was pouring that shit on me like I was a bum, bro.
Nigga at that point, she throwing soda at you.
I was humble as shit at that point. She was. I'm talking about. I don't know where the fuck she found these bottles of water or sodas at, bro. That shit came out of nowhere. Picked that shit up. That shit was like it was never ending. She was just throwing that shit on me till I got to the corner, my nigga. Embarrassed the shit out of me. Talking about some, yeah, you ain't shit, nigga. Mind you, I put everything that's in the crib, I put it in there. So she talking about some, yeah, fuck out of you, nut ass nigga. My mom bought you them shoes. She did. It was my birthday. She bought me. It just so happened I threw the motherfuckers on as I was getting kicked out. So she was, yeah, pussy. My mom bought you them shoes. All right, bitch. I'll pull a U-Haul up and take everything the fuck out the crib. Don't play with me. So while I'm saying this, and it's niggas all on this side, bro. They just looking at me like, oh. I don't know what the fuck going on, but this bitch losing her mind. She out here with a wave cap on, no makeup on, no lashes, no nothing. They know this bitch for being
I got a question.
Done.
She was naturally pretty looking like that?
She was cool, but without the wig, she was like a bum. That shit, I ain't gonna lie, she looked crazy. Wave cat had a hole in it and all that shit. She was just like so mad that she ain't even give a fuck, bro. She just
turned to a whole nigga.
Yeah, she just started trying to chase me down.
That's how y'all Philly chicks are.
I don't wake up with no wake.
And you know what's crazy? I ain't never dealt with, like, I grew up in South Philly, you know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of the females I dealt with was black. I ain't never to think about going out North Philly and dealing with, I always wanted to deal with a Puerto Rican, but I felt like in my heart that they was crazy because of my mom. Yes. So I was like, you know what, I'ma chill. So once I get out North Philly, I started dating all them crazy. I never had a problem with black Johns, right? Bro, as soon as I started fucking with Puerto Ricans, I went through everything that I heard about. I got stabbed. I got sliced. Nuh-uh. My word, I got a slice on my back right now from my son mom. All right, bro, I got a slice on my back right now.
Shout out to baby mom.
And I got a little nick on my head right now from when I got smacked with a brick from some bitch that I was dealing with out North Philly.
You was cheating?
Like, no, I ain't got She got mad at me.
Getting hit around.
She gave me her friend phone number because she was drunk and her phone died. Her friend texted me. She see her friend text me on my phone and talking about, oh yeah, why the fuck is she texting you and all this other shit. I'm like, bitch, first of all, she got your number. She got my number from you. And then she got mad at that or whatever the case was.
So she hit you with a brick?
She got mad.
If you got a question, your
hit
friend
me, but she ain't hit me. Like, it just like flared across my head and shit. But no, I went through a lot of shit with.
All you deal with now is Puerto Rican chicks.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, hammer, 2x4.
Y'all crazy.
That's the shit I'm talking about.
Y'all making me looking at y'all weird, and I'm crazy.
I was only crazy because I used to stay hip for like a long period of time, and then I I grew some balls, and I'm like, yeah, if I'm coming out with a black eye, you coming out with one too. So
you're a female. You ain't gonna do nothing to nobody. How you gonna black eye him? He gonna beat the shit out of you.
Bags his friends. Everybody he know.
He about $110.
It happened. At the time, I was 90 pounds. It happened.
But he let it happen. That's why it happened. I know people who actually die over this. Y'all think it's a game.
No, this young boy shit though. This all shit that happen with kids.
The woman to death, and then, you know, and that's a fact. I know. I know about stuff like that. And y'all think it's a game, that fighting back and forth shit, until the one day it get too serious and that person tired of your shit.
I seen it with my own 2 eyes when I was a kid.
Exactly. So you know it too. So it's like, y'all keep playing. One day that person, other person is gonna be like, you know what, fuck it, and it's just gonna be too late.
But that's all kid shit though. A lot of
people are grown ass adults, brother. I know people who've done it in their late 20s and 30s.
Oh yeah. I mean, speaking for me myself, a lot of that shit happened.
I know what you're saying. For you haven't been like that for years, but
a lot of grown men do that shit. I was incarcerated with a lot of people that violated their women.
I feel like most of the men in jail are in prison because of something with a woman. Yeah, I'm gonna probably say like 60%. A lot of that shit is from something with a woman, whether it was killing somebody or a woman, whether it's killing a woman, whether it was domestic violence or not. Y'all be risking your lives, or us? A lot of us be risking our lives over these fucking women.
Yeah.
And the shit is stupid. Because when it's all said and done, let's say you do something to risk your life. Let's say you kill somebody because they was messing with your baby mom. What do you think she would be doing while you're in prison? Fucking whoever she want, because she could do that. It's just the dumbest shit ever if we think about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
I agree with you 100%.
So vice versa. Let's say you kill a bitch for messing with your son's or daughter or whatever dad. You know what I mean? It's just stupid. And then we all look.
That's why now I look at it. I won't ever get into that point ever again. Like, I don't even entertain an argument. Like, if you think I'm doing something, I'll let you rock out and think whatever you want to think. I ain't going to explain myself.
You shouldn't be with nobody who even puts you in that position to think like
That's
that.
correct.
As soon as you see a red flag, that should be a red flag. You know, I'm over this. I'm grown.
That's why I said I'll drop.
I'm sorry. What you say? You were worried
drop
about? Okay. All right. You don't have to call me no more.
That's a fact.
That's how it should be. Because when you grown and you do what you do think you're doing right by somebody, you shouldn't have to question yourself, or you shouldn't have somebody questioning you. Respect is supposed to be given no matter what. Because if I see you doing some weird stuff, I'm not going to be with you no more because I don't want to be with you. But
exactly.
But if I got to question you every month, I'm not going to be with you anyway. You shouldn't be with me anyway. So there's a lot, man. Y'all been through some shit. You young as shit going through all that kind of shit.
Well,
but
that's just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure. Although though, Dino been through some shit too. At a young age is what I'm saying. When you were young, so it makes sense. But we're gonna end it on that note though, because y'all threw me by some fucking surprise. Maybe we'll have you back to hear some more
crazy stories. I got a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, we'll have you back. I feel like both of y'all got way more than what you just said.
Yeah, no, like
sure.
you know, we Philly life.
Yeah, shootings and breaking down doors and gun butts.
What?
All right, one more time. Wrap it up. Absolutely. Thank you for coming.
Openly aggressive.
That's a wrap.